Hello, welcome back to YouTube.com featuring me. I'm here on the internet streaming for you, and I'm grateful for your presence. I've been kind of putzing around these last few weeks, just picking random stuff to stream. I've been resting on my laurels. You should see my laurels, man. I mean, they are sad, dilapidated mess. But I appreciate, your patience. I've been so obsessed with movie ripping recently, and it's kind of overtaken my life. I've been having fun. But it's time to get back to business, okay? Down to brass tacks, all right? Uh, which is the game we're going to be playing today, a sequel to a game that we already streamed in the earliest days of my YouTube streaming career, um, my illustrious money making YouTube streaming career, um, which is the Secret of Monkey Island. One of the first games I played on here, LucasArts uh, point and click adventure game. And I talked early in this uh, channel's life cycle about how I grew up. I kind of cut my teeth on point and click adventure games when I was younger. And in particular, we had a copy of um, King's Quest Six, Air Today, Gone Tomorrow, uh, on CD-ROM when I was younger that I loved playing. One of those many games as a kid you really only ever saw like the opening minutes of, right? I could never really get any further than some of those first locations. And so much of that game scared the heck out of me. Like characters talking randomly to you, and you would like enter the room, and they had these beautiful this beautiful portrait art, and the CD-ROM version meant that it was all voice acted. And um, but yeah, I mean, I was so young, and I remember years later, and I still was like in school, but I was much older. I'd found like a walkthrough online and printed it out and followed each of the steps just to, you know, find some way to forge my way further into a game that was relegated only into my memory, but I'd never really played that much of. And one day I would love to return. That was King's Quest Six. There's so many King's Quests from Sierra Online, and in particular, uh, the woman that made those, Roberta. I can't remember her name, but yeah, I mean, she's a legend. The King's Quest games are a legend in the point and click space. Sierra Online in the adventure games space, all big groups. But the other big one was LucasArts, which I never really got to play that much of their catalog. Except I was, again, as a kid, huge fan of Ron Gilbert's because I played a ton of humongous games when I was a kid. Freddy Fish, Putt Putt, Spy Fox, Pajama Sam, all of those games made by Humongous Entertainment using the same scum engine that Ron Gilbert had pioneered at LucasArts. Um, Obviously made for kids, though. I mean, a lot of the fun in those games is just like you click on every single thing in a room and there's some little animation that plays. But not much of a challenge in terms of puzzle solving and making your way through the games. Um, but I mean, still, uh, yeah, legendary, etched into my brain, iconic titles that were so much fun to play on the computer, pointing and clicking. Uh, and I even played later a game from Hullaby Entertainment from a lot of the same people who made, once again, like a point and click adventure. Um, and I think I got it from, like, I want to say it was like a free trial from like a cereal box or something. It was not the whole game. But yeah, it's interesting to grow up and kind of trace a lot of these roots and see the links to other media. Um, and realizing there are so many great point and click adventure games I'd probably really enjoy that were hugely influential to the games I did end up playing and loving when I was younger, but never really got to experience. And so that's what we're doing here on the stream. We started with Sam and Max. Um, Sam and Max Hit the Road, the LucasArts game, another legendary kind of classic game, which was Steve Purcell's work. He was originally he did the comics, the Sam and Max comics that ended up being adapted into the game, but he worked for LucasArts at the time as well. I think it was kind of he maybe threw some of those characters in just for rigging and testing, but it was the other folks at LucasArts that are like, yeah, we should do this. We should like make a game with these characters. Um, and again, growing up, I loved playing the Telltale Sam and Max point and click adventure games. I was so excited for the third season when that came out, and they ended up making Strong Bad's cool game for attractive people, a Strong Bad point and click adventure game for the Wii. I mean, that ticked all of my boxes. Um, and yet, yeah, a lot of that work, a lot of those people, and those bits and pieces, were influenced by LucasArts. But before all of those, games was The Secret of Monkey Island, the one of the earlier LucasArts games, and especially one that was not necessarily based on any prior Lucasfilm intellectual property. I mean, the idea in part was here's a kind of a holding company that can manage the rights to illustrious Lucasfilm properties like Star Wars and Indiana Jones, make some games out of those. There's a ton of them. I did not grow up in that era at all, really. I grew up really in the prequel era, so I didn't really, I wasn't playing a lot of like those spin-off, in the drought between Star Wars episodes. They had all of these like X-Wing games and uh, Jedi Dark Forces and all sorts of stuff. Super Star Wars. I've never played any of those. I don't know which ones are good or bad. But obviously, I did end up also playing Indiana Jones and the Fate of Atlantis on this very same stream. So um, I had to, circle back, get back in touch with my roots. Today, we're going to be playing Monkey Island 2 LeCHUCK'S Revenge, um, the direct sequel to Secret of Monkey Island, which released in October of 1990, the first Monkey Island game. It was really successful among critics, and it sold pretty well. It wasn't like a smash hit. I think I had read that uh, the game had sold between like 100,000 and 1 million copies. It was like, more than 100,000, significantly less than 1 million. But in those days, selling hundreds of thousands of copies of a game was a smash hit. That was really good. So it was, a decent enough hit. But Ron Gilbert knew that while working on the game, the first game, that yeah, they were gonna have to make a sequel afterwards. He had so many ideas and concepts that didn't quite make it into the first game, and it's just a kind of game that's ripe for further adventures. Um, but Ron Gilbert, he says he also knew at the time that as soon as the first game was over, let's just get to work immediately on the second game before LucasArts can say no. I guess with Lucasfilm Games at the time, but again, they were probably more interested in having their developers work on very clearly commercial products, more Star Wars type games, and um, so yeah, start working on this before they can assess the viability. They didn't really even know how well Monkey Island was selling at the time, so uh, he wanted to get working on it as quickly as possible. And it helped that the game was, relatively cheap to make. The teams were not, huge, and they weren't necessarily trying to, push the most major of technical boundaries. Now the games still have some pretty impressive work behind them, which we'll get to in a little bit. But still the team was relatively small, and it was small enough that everybody was still pretty familiar with each other, talking regularly to each department of the game, just able to know what the general status of the game was, where people were at on certain deadlines and things like that. The idea was that Monkey Island 2 would be bigger than the predecessor, but it wasn't. It's not really that much larger, but there are some improvements. One is, there were even more artists hired for this game versus the predecessor. That's background artists and artists working on the animation for the characters as well. Because at this point, VGA graphics were very common. VGA graphics giving you 256 colors as opposed to EGA's 16 color palette. So there's a lot more color, a lot more opportunity for some great, highly detailed art. And hard disk space was also really cheap at the time, as hard disk drives were ballooning in size, and they were relatively cheap to procure. So there's lots more room to store some of this awesome art, right? But that's all just to say, that there wasn't really much of a gap between the first Monkey Island and this new one. It did coincide with, I mentioned before, Lucasfilm Games ended up um, merging with LucasArts, um, who I think originally a lot of these folks were working out of Skywalker Ranch in like North, Bay Area. But LucasArts ended up moving closer to downtown, like, actual San Francisco proper. And most all of the staff from the previous project returned for this one. Ron Gilbert still directing, Tim Schafer and Dave Grossman still writing and doing game design. Steve Purcell, as I'd mentioned before, he's still doing art for this game. Steve Purcell, he did like the box art, did a lot of the background art and animation and stuff. Michael Land is back as the composer for this title. But there are some new people as well. Peter Chan is one of the big names. This is one of his earliest projects. He's a concept artist who is kind of legendary since then. Um, he worked in the games industry on lots of other LucasArts projects, Double Fine's games, Humongous Entertainment, as you can imagine. Also did a lot of the concept art for the first Sly Cooper game. But I know him really well for having been it's his designs and art that crafted a lot of the spaceships from Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace, which again, I grew up around a lot. I had a cutaway book of a lot of those ships, kind of cut in half so you could see an artist's rendition of what's going on inside. I loved those. I had a little magnetic um, sort of uh, like a platform you'd put uh, Queen Amidala's like silvery ship on, and it would kind of hover off the ground, which was really cool. But I loved those ship designs, and Peter Chan is really responsible for a lot of those. Um, he also did a bunch of concept art for Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, another absolute classic. Um, Great looking, just an iconic visual feast. Uh, he did the concept art for Ants and for Monkey Bone, for a series of Unfortunate Events movie, Scooby Doo 2, Monsters Unleashed. He did the concept art for Space Chimps and for Coraline, for Rio and Rio 2, for Monsters University, and for Ferdinand and Wonder Park, and Pixar's Onward, and the Paw Patrol movie. Um, so it's not like they're all great, but yeah, he's the concept artist. He's not necessarily responsible for the finished product. So lots of great art, great art direction in a bunch of those movies. But yeah, he's kind of he's one of those names I read. I was like, oh hey, I know that guy, and sure enough, this was like one of his earliest projects, which is really cool. Somebody else who joined the team was Shelley Day, who produced the project. She was a producer on for Electronic Arts and Accolade and Taito before coming to LucasArts. But she left to go form Humongous Entertainment with Ron Gilbert. They were the two co-founders and later formed Hullaby as well, like I was talking about before. She is responsible, Shelley Day, for creating the character Putt Putt as a bedtime story for her son. So yeah, some other big name yeah, big name people joining the project here, but really it's a lot of the same people, just a slightly expanded team. And like I mentioned before, lots of ideas that kind of were left on the cutting room floor, or just didn't quite make it into the previous game that get to be recycled for this one. It's supposed to be more open. The idea in this one was, oh, in this game there will be more islands to explore. And in general, yeah, they wanted it to be less linear than its predecessors. At the time, it was basically the most open LucasArts game that had ever been made. Um, and the puzzles in this game were also this time around they're designed a little more collaboratively, not just by Ron Gilbert or whoever, but a lot of the people along the way, whether they were artists or play testers, got to provide input on some of the game's direction. For the puzzles, they came up with a lot of those before the story even, and really were thinking about thinking about the puzzles in kind of a reverse order. If we want to get the player to X or to have object Y, how do we do that? And think about all of the ways you might naturally try to make that happen, and pick whichever is the most exciting, the funniest, and come up with excuses why the other ones maybe wouldn't work. Um, but it leads to a very complicated web of puzzles compared to what was in the prior games. Um, a lot more dialogue puzzles in this game as well, and some notorious puzzles. I don't know a whole lot about this game. Obviously, I did a little bit of research here, trying to avoid learning too many specifics, but I've never played. However, I am aware of the infamous monkey wrench puzzle where you have to like stop a leak or something, and you need a wrench, and you're supposed to surmise that you should like use like an actual monkey as a monkey wrench. Kind of an example of one of those, they call it moon logic of puzzles that are just too ridiculous for somebody to come up with the solution on their own. This one's not really the worst example or even close, but I'm glad that the internet has already sort of pointed me in the direction of a solution. I can imagine in the 90s not really having any resources like that and being stuck with some puzzle like that when you finally find out the answer. I would be kind of pissed. Um, and interestingly, it's also a problem for other territories as well, where like the term monkey wrench is not something that other areas might be familiar with, like we are in the United States. So that makes the solution even more ridiculous. But we'll see. We'll approach that puzzle when we get to it and see what it's like to have to figure that out on our own. But yeah, very collaborative environment. One interesting fact, there's no like art director on the game. Um, so, people like Steve Purcell and Peter Chan, they've said before that they basically were like, you know, art director and that they just had like the most work to do. They weren't like necessarily in charge. They weren't dictating some of the specifics of the look of these games. They just, were senior and that they had the most work on their plate. And some of the artists had talked in as time has gone on, they've spoken about how it was kind of a pain to not have an art director who's can tell you like, yes, this is in line with how the characters should look and are proportioned and things like that. They really just had the previous game. They're looking at the last Monkey Island and saying like, well, we can just kind of follow that as our blueprint. Peter Chan was talking about how since he was joining for the second game, that it was nice to have um, that previous game to look on as an example. But But yeah, no real art director, so it does kind of make it hard to you're looking for someone to call the shots and be like yes or no, or give you more of an outline instead of just kind of a checklist of here's what I need you to make for me, right? Um, Something else I read, I remember hearing about this with the last game, and the same is true for this one, that Ron Gilbert wanted to try really hard to make sure that the player character can't really die very easily in these games, because that was kind of a trademark of Sierra Online's games. A lot of their games, you would be killed if you made like kind of the wrong choice, and they felt that that was a little too much of a punishment for the player who's just trying to figure stuff out. So in these games, they try to avoid that as much as possible. Again, I remember reading that about the last one, but they wanted to emphasize it even more in this game. Sierra being their biggest competitor. Um, the game also has multiple difficulty modes, which is kind of interesting. The last game didn't have anything like this, but there's basically the Monkey Classic mode of the mainline mode, and a Monkey Light mode for that tries to streamline the game. It cuts out a lot of the extraneous puzzles, and the team tried to search for places where it would maybe make sense to remove roadblocks for players. That yeah, just makes the game more accessible. I think I'd also read it was helpful for reviewers, to be able to blitz through the game really quickly on first brush. Um, and Scum, the engine behind all these games, was instrumental in making it easier to be able to kind of pluck out whole chunks of parts of the game for some of those different difficulty modes. But with that being said, that complicated web of puzzles that I mentioned earlier, the puzzles are still meant to be more difficult in this game. And I guess having a light mode makes you feel a little better about, okay, I'm going to include some more arduous puzzles, but at least yeah, they can't be too hard because there's an easier mode. So that's kind of interesting to note. I'm not going to play it. I'm an adult. I'm going to play the real man's mode, but I thought that was kind of interesting. The other game doesn't have that. And this, of course, is using a new version of Scum as the back end for the game. So now characters' limbs can be animated individually. Um, there's more scripting and background processes that can like keep track of object character states, simulate characters doing stuff while you're playing the game. Um, there's a revised command list that we'll see when we boot in of the different actions that our characters can take. The inventory has icons now instead of a list of objects of text. Um, and yeah, a lot of that stuff just made it easier for designers to be able to iterate on ideas really quickly, throw stuff together. There's a multifaceted um, like a multi-pass release structure. The idea that they would throw together a rough draft really quickly at first, use lots of temporary art and stuff like that, just to stub out the game as much as they could early on, and pass that around to play testers and the like to get them to provide their feedback as early as they could before they finalized too much stuff. Um, but Scum was made things modular and easy for people to work with in different parts of the game design process. Um, Something else interesting from this era of time, the early '90s, lots of technological advancement. So a lot of their competitors, like Sierra Online, they were using cutting edge technology to integrate, like FMVs in their games, full motion video, live actors who could be used as kind of a reference for some animations, and they were scanning in art digitally. So that's something that LucasArts ended up doing as well for this game. Um, Artists could scan in um, physical drawings that they've made to create a digital version that they could, kind of brush up and integrate into the game. And again, with all the VGA color palette, uh, you can imagine there's going to be even more interesting, highly detailed art. But also for animators too, for a lot of the animation seemed like it was easier to do in software anyway. But for some of the larger, more detailed animations, they would do it by hand and scan in those animation cells um, to use, yeah, digitally in the game, which is kind of cool. Like I said, the music was done by Michael Land. Once again, he brought with him Peter McConnell and Clint Bajakian. Bajakian? Bajakian? I'm going to say Bajakian. Clint Bajakian. Um, who, yeah, they, were kind of buddies, knew each other in various ways. This trio ended up scoring a lot of other legendary LucasArts games after this, like Indiana Jones and the Fate of Atlantis, Day of the Tentacle, Sam and Max Hit the Road. And the three of them did return for the later and most recent Ron Gilbert return to Monkey Island. Um, but yeah, a lot of them went on to work on other games. Peter McConnell scored the all of the Sly Cooper sequels, 2, 3, and 4. Um, Lots of other LucasArts and Double Fine games, as you can imagine. Clint, the same way, went on to work on a lot of other LucasArts games and ended up becoming a senior music manager for Sony, for PlayStation. So a ton of PlayStation produced titles. You'll see Clint's name in the credits as part of their sound and music department. They all kind of pioneered iMuse, um, which was their new music engine as a part of Scum, uh, that mostly was useful for enabling more adaptive music scenes that can transition, or characters take certain actions and the music will transition accordingly. But it's one, kind of feels like one long suite, not a bunch of bespoke pieces necessarily, but it all is able to kind of blend together. And it's kind of interesting to read about how part of that, the synchronization problems are because of different hardware. At the time, you could be playing this on MS DOS or on an IBM or IBM compatible PC. You could be playing it on Macintosh or Amiga or all sorts of different platforms, and even on those platforms, who knows how fast your CPU is? A lot of these games would just like tie themselves to like a clock speed and use that to, as the synchronization for all of the game's processes, and that's not really useful if there's a bunch of different types of CPUs out there. So it was actually kind of a difficult challenge to get music to sync up with game events in that way. But iMuse ended up um, being that foundation introduced in this game. It was kind of complicated and complicated to implement and utilize, but after a few years, it ended up becoming kind of the backbone of all music and sound across LucasArts games. Um, but that being said, yeah, it was a kind of a complicated system. It took up one of the 5 floppy disks that the game originally shipped on, so they had to make a case to the rest of the company, like, well, I promise this is worth it to take up all that space. So, um, and yeah, interestingly, this game was in development at the same time as Indiana Jones and the Fate of Atlantis, which I've already played on this stream. Um, and so for the first time, both of these projects, they had like deadlines and due dates. They were a lot more structured than Monkey Island, which I think they had likened to like a Lord of the Flies, every man for himself almost kind of development structure. So both games, Indiana Jones and Monkey Island 2, were first shown in the summer of '91 at the CES that summer, Consumer Electronics Show. Um, and yeah, like I said, it released on 6 3.5-inch floppy floppy disks for IBM PCs, MS-DOS, and Macintosh in December of 1991. So that's like basically less than a year after the original release of the first Monkey Island, which was, what did I say, September, October of 1990? Uh, but yeah, I mean, these teams were small. The project is like kind of small comparatively, but something like that kind of turnaround is unheard of today, right? Just goes to show how different things were at that time. An Amiga version did come later, 6 months later, across 11 floppy disks. And those CD-ROMs, they were prevalent at the time. I guess Ron Gilbert wasn't really sure if the technology would work for a lot of these games were kind of built to be, installed onto a hard disk. I guess read off of a floppy disk if you don't have the hard disk space. But CD-ROMs take a little longer to seek and read. I don't really know how much that would affect the game, but they didn't do it. I think it got a CD-ROM conversion later. I know the first game did. Um, but yeah, because it was stuck on just 5 or 6 floppy disks, they had to cut some of the uh, some planned scenes just because of space constraints. So there's some cut content out there. Didn't quite make it into the game because they only had so much space. And yeah, it wasn't long after that that Indiana Jones and the Fate of Atlantis came out. And it was that same, just a couple months prior to this, actually, was when King's Quest 6 came out, the game that I grew up playing a lot of. So I'm excited to play this and kind of think about, okay, this is pretty much exactly the same time frame as that game. Now, I played the CD-ROM version, which came out even later, so it's not quite a one-to-one comparison. But yeah, LucasArts kind of firing on all cylinders at this point. After this project, Ron Gilbert and Shelley, they both left to form Humongous Games, and Dave Grossman followed soon after that. Whereas Tim Schafer, he stuck around for a long time, for 8 more years. Left around 2000 when LucasArts really started winding down all adventure game operations and operations writ large, really. He went on to form Double Fine, still located out there in San Fran. Um, and yeah, years and years and years later, we got a special edition just like the previous game. So the last game special edition was, I think, like summer of 2009, and so this game got a special edition 1 year later, the summer of 2010. And I guess, with the last game, that special edition, whoever, helmed that project had to fight tooth and nail to get it made. That LucasArts was like, I don't really want to dedicate a lot of time or resources to this. I don't know, like, how popular this would even be, right? Again, I think to them, it's, adventure games are kind of a dead medium or genre, rather. Um, but yeah, the success of that project had them more comfortable spending even more money on this uh, Monkey Island 2 special edition. So same as the last one, we got updated graphics where it's like more, painterly, cartoonish art style, voiceovers for all the line reads, high quality audio, an in-game hint system that was added. Um, Plus a commentary track. I think I saw that Ron Gilbert and Dave Grossman and Tim Schafer did like a kind of a commentary mode that you can kind of click along and listen to their input years later. That sounds kind of interesting. I would be very interested in checking that out. Um, and of course, the obvious is the special edition also gets a console release, which is really cool. So if you have an Xbox 360 or a PlayStation 3, you get to play those special editions and introduce the game to new audiences. Obviously, you got to readapt it to work around on a controller, but yeah, makes the game even more accessible. Even though it's like an old PC game, you'd probably be able to play it on anything. But yeah, gets it in front of new people. It doesn't have the light mode, I don't think. I guess they threw in that hint system and thought that would really solve things. Maybe it's not that popular, I guess, I would imagine. Um, and yeah, when I went to go try this out last time for the Secret of Monkey Island, um, the special edition, that I had, I must have bought on Steam like 10 years ago. Uh, like some of these games, I'm thinking of like Halo Anniversary. You can uh, press a key on the keyboard to flip between the different graphics modes. You can play the old graphics mode, or you can play the new one. Um, but you don't get the kind of fine tune, uh, picking the different sound cards, instrumentation, and things like that. And more importantly, the voice acting did not carry over to the original graphics mode, which was kind of annoying. I respect the new art style, but I'm still more interested in the original, like more pixelated look of the game. So I wanted to play with that, but have the voice acting on top. And the special edition didn't really offer that as an option, so I had to use Merrick Roth's Ultimate Talkie Edition. I think he's like a German guy. He goes by the name Logic Deluxe, who like made like a mod that extracts the Monkey Island, the base game binaries to run through something like Scum VM, but it also extracts all the audio and makes like a kind of a mishmash version of the two, which was awesome. So that's what I played for the Secret of Monkey Island stream before. I think this new special edition does let you do the voice acting with the old graphics, but I love Scum VM, so I'm gonna use Merrick Roth's mod. He's got another one for Monkey Island 2. This is version 0.2, so I guess it's not finalized. There might be some bugs. Although, again, I think this mod is like 10 plus years old, so I don't know if he'll be returning to it. So yeah, I'm going to be playing with Scum VM, which is originally built for adventure games made with the Scum engine, but these days supports all kinds of adventure games across tons and tons of different developers and such. Um, it's an awesome project. It has a lot of cross-platform support, so you can play it on any kind of device. Notoriously, the like Pajama Sam Wii ports ended up being removed from sale because they did not credit Scum VM as part of the license agreement. But those Wii games use Scum VM under the hood to play those humongous games built on Scum on a platform like the Wii. Um, so it's an awesome, awesome project, and it has lots of great little features. One of the other things we'll be playing with today is an MT32 emulator. When I played The Secret of Monkey Island, I used a different sound font uh, called Fat Boy. This was a sound font that I had found that's not like a typical sound font. All these games are really built with like a MIDI track where it's like sheet music basically for your computer to interpret. And if you have a nicer sound card, there's, going to be a larger uh, flash memory module on those chips that can store even nicer sounding instruments or even more instruments so that when you play those tracks back, like you hear at the beginning of each of these streams, it can pull on all those instruments. And so this Fat Boy sound font I found was like a modern, what if I just went and found like the highest quality, nicest instrumentation for every kind of sound? Not at all viable back then, but today space is not really at a premium, so it's easy to use. And it sounds really good, maybe a little uncanny, like the game wasn't really meant to sound that way. But back in the day, the MT32, Roland MT32, was like the top of the line, like absolute nicest uh, uh, um, sound device that you could buy. It was really made for, not quite professionals, I guess, but like, what do they call it? Like the prosumer market, people who are willing to spend more money for higher grade hardware. And there are lots of games that were built with special MT32 modes meant to use all of their fancy instrumentation. So today you can find one of those MT32 binaries online and pipe it into an MT32 emulator, like one offered by ScumVM that'll just use that binary to offer an MT32 mode for all of that cool, high quality instrumentation. So we're going to play with that this time around, and we'll have to compare and contrast, see which game sounds better, the Fat Boy font I used for The Secret of Monkey Island or the MT32 for Monkey Island 2. So that's the kind of the behind the scenes, the history. But really quickly, before we do get started, let's recap what happened in the last game, right? If you did not watch my 3-part Monkey Island stream from earlier this year, shame on you, okay? I'm very disappointed. I thought you were a real fan of mine, and even though it's cool that you're here spending time with me right now, just know that the whole time I'm going to be like a little mad at you because you didn't go back and watch those old videos where I was fumbling around with my stream and trying to get things to work for the first time. So, what the hell's wrong with you? But I respect you and your time. Nonetheless, I will still go through a very quick rendition of what happened in that last game. We play as Guybrush Threepwood. He's our main protagonist. He's like a wannabe pirate who's looking to make a name for himself on Malay Island, governed by Governor Elaine Marley, who ends up being kidnapped by the legendary ghost pirate LeChuck. Apparently, LeChuck died during an expedition to nearby Monkey Island, mysterious Monkey Island, all in like a vain attempt to woo Governor Marley. So he's back. He's kidnapped her. Guybrush crosses paths with her while he's trying to make a name for himself, and he, kind of falls in love with her. And once he finds out that she's been kidnapped, he knows what his duty is. So he puts together a ragtag crew of some of the other characters we've met in the game. Carla, who's the sword master on the island. Otis, he's the guy that we free from jail. Meat Hook, who, as the name implies, has hooks for hands, and brings them to Monkey Island to save Elaine. He solves a dispute between a village of cannibals on the island and Castaway, who's been there for a long time, Herman Toothrot. And thanks to his goodwill, they provide him secret elixir, a voodoo rot elixir that is supposed to be able to destroy ghosts. So he goes to LeChuck's boat, but LeChuck has already gone back to Melee Island with Governor Marley to get married. So Guybrush crashes the wedding. He foils Governor Marley's already in progress escape plan. He loses the elixir, and he gets his ass beaten by LeChuck. But Guybrush finds a bottle of root beer, which apparently has the same properties as the voodoo rot elixir, and saves the day. Guybrush and Elaine enjoy a romantic moment watching LeChuck and his body explode in the sky, fireworks style, thanks to his root beer elixir. So that's where the last game ended. And we're going to jump right back into this direct sequel. Just like last time, I'm sure we'll be making ample use of UHS hints, the universal hint system that is immensely useful for games like this. And we're also going to make use of a little something else. Let's see if I can flip over to the desktop here. Wah. So back in the day, these games had copy protection. It was pretty straightforward to just copy and paste all the files you got on your like floppy disk or even a CD-ROM. So to prevent users from doing something like that, they would also include some physical accoutrement in the box. So that way, even if you sold or pawned off a copy of the game to somebody that they would need this physical doohickey. Some games, they would have like a manual, and the game would then prompt you, like, on page 42, look up the, word on the 30th line of that page and enter it here, or something like that. But in this game, it was like a code wheel. So we'll see as we boot up the game, there'll be some symbols that we have to select and some numbers to enter as part of a prompt. But I don't have a code wheel, and I'm sure that I could. I think ScumVM offers a way to disable the copy protection, but it's kind of a fun, natural part of the game. I found this, uh, yeah, re-implementation of the code wheel on Mixin' Mojo, the International House of Mojo. It's one of the longest running fan sites on the internet. It's a fan site for LucasArts games and the people who made them, the stuff that they're up to today. Still going strong. But apparently it's, yeah, one of the oldest fan sites on the web. And so thanks to them, we'll be using this code wheel. So I'll be sure to put a link to that in the description. I forgot to do that. But that is, that's what's up. So thanks for listening to my, where are we at? 51-minute spiel. Gosh, guys, we got game to play. Let's get going. We're gonna pop open Scum VM here and load up the game. Sorry, it's get that out of the way. So, recipe for warts is what we have to look up here. Let's see if we can get that up here. So yeah, we need to select this bottle of MSG. Is that what it says? And this rag. Recipe for warts is 50 and 38. So 5038. And then yeah, here's where we can choose which version of Monkey Island we want to play. The regular Monkey Island, all the puzzles, all the work, or Monkey 2 Light. I've never played an adventure game before. I'm scared. But we know what we're going to play. And then, yeah, before I get too far, I got to close this tab. I got to read all of the comments from my amazing fans. Thank you for enjoying the train drops of Jupiter needle drop earlier. I've craved a LucasArts t-shirt and 4XL for many years. It's just a great t-shirt kind of logo. I agree. I do love, I mean, a lot of that Lucasfilm, LucasArts stuff, the ILM logo, at least the original logo, was very iconic. Just looked it up, and OMG, yes, Grungen would make an incredible shirt. Should we all get matching ones? The t-shirt would have looked so good on my husky 8th grade frame with mustard droppings on it. I don't know if it would look great with mustard droppings. I think it'll translate to today. Space Chimps is reigning champ for movies that play on repeat in crack houses. Yeah, I've not. That's the kind of movie I feel like my wife would be like, oh yeah, me and the whole family rolled out to the theater and watched that day one. Or yeah, my little brother watched that movie over and over again on repeat. But I know it exists. I've never seen it. And yes, wahoo to Sly Cooper. Had to name drop for one of Sly's biggest fans. Would you say point and click is your favorite way to interact with the video game? I think so, to be quite honest with you. I mean, I guess not necessarily point. I don't know. Like I've been I've been playing a lot of Skyrim again recently. I had a headache the other day and I needed like a calming simple game. And I love one of the things I love about that game is just how good it feels on at a desk on a mouse and keyboard. Those kinds of games, Cyberpunk is another one of those games. You can play it on a on a controller. I mean, it's not like it's necessarily significantly better on one or another, but for me, it's so much more comfortable on a mouse and keyboard. All the inventory management and flipping through menus and stuff. But I would say for kids, point and click, I feel is kind of one of the best ways to play. I mean, I look up like controls for this game, and it's like, well, yeah, you press F5 to open up the save menu, and that's kind of it. There's not a lot of other buttons you need to know. Even a controller is kind of foreign to a kid, but pointing and clicking with a mouse is probably second to just like tapping with your finger on a tablet screen. Sorry, I think I might sneeze. Thank you. That was a time warp, just so you know. I traveled through time to say thank you. Yeah, that's and you watch kids today, they require no training at all to use like a tablet. And so point and click adventure games, they translate pretty well to playing on a device like that. Which is cool. And it's also kind of fun to just see like the fact that I grew up playing not just King's Quest, but like humongous games, and that Ron Gilbert was kind of the architect of a lot of those. So, but yeah, MGS4 on DualShock 3 is how it feels to control my own body at this point. Yeah, hey, and that's the other thing is you're artificially limited by how point and click operates. There are only so many options, as we'll see. But let's get on with the game so we can explore some more of the nuance, the minutia.
Well. Guybrush Threepwood, you do turn up in the strangest places.
Hi, Elaine. Do you think you could help me out?
How did you get into this mess?
It's kind of a long story.
Oh, that's okay. I've got time.
Well, it all started on Scab Island. Some of my admiring fans had pressured me into telling my LeChuck evaporating story once again.
Did they now? Dude, listen to this awesome synth. I need more games to start like this like grand, deep reverberating note. And some dancing monkeys. Most games are not starting with any dancing monkeys.
Hey, you guys get out of here.
I cracked open my ice-cold Belvie. I gotta get hydrated. Legends. Look at all these legends. Look at them. Dude, I'm so much Pirates of the Caribbean influence. Laying around, drinking grog.
Deep in the Caribbean.
Dude, listen to this.
Scab
awesome
Island.
God, I love this music.
So I bust into the church and say, "Now you're in for it, you bilious bag of barnacle bait." And then LeChuck cries, "Guybrush, have mercy! I can't take it anymore!"
I think I know how he must have felt.
Yeah, if I hear this story one more time, I'm gonna be crying myself.
Don't you have any new stories?
Well, actually, that's why I'm here on Scab Island. I'm on a whole new adventure.
growing a mustache?
No. Bigger than that.
A beard?
No, I'm in search of treasure. The biggest treasure of them all. A treasure so valuable and so well hidden that it haunts the dreams of every pirate on the seas.
You mean
Big whoop.
None other.
Then why'd you come here? There's no treasure on Scab Island.
Well, I didn't know that before. Now I'm trying to charter a ship and look someplace else. When I return, I'll have riches galore and a whole new story.
Oh, all right.
Or you'll have died trying.
either way, we won't have to hear about LeCHUCK anymore.
They must not know the title of this game.
Ha! Those guys wouldn't know a good story even if they paid $50 for it. When I find Big Whoop, I'll become a legend among pirates for generations to come. I can only charter a ship and get off this stinking island.
They paid $50 for it. Oh, so now I'm the chump. All right, here we freaking go. Look at this beautiful game, all this beautiful art and music.
Where do you
What?
think you're going,
I
fancy
clicked
pants?
one place.
You ain't from these parts, are you? This is a toll bridge. You gotta pay.
Is this some sort of bribe situation? Sure, take my money. I don't want any trouble. Who's gonna make me a shorty? I don't pay for nothing. I'm a
I don't
pirate.
pay for nothing. I'm a pirate.
Yeah, I'm officially a pirate now.
Tough guy, huh?
Yeah. Uh-oh.
Help!
Just
Please!
immediate.
Scream as loud as you want. There's no police on Scab Island.
Then who keeps up the law and maintains order? Who eats the donuts and roughs up the transients? Please, not my new coat. Okay, put me down now and I won't have to hurt you.
Then who keeps up the law and maintains order?
I'm the only law on this island.
Oh.
Hey, you're loaded. This is my lucky night.
Look at those
Remember,
giant whites of his eyes.
Wherever you go, on sea or on land, you can't ever hide from Largo LeGrand.
Margo LeGrand. What a name.
Tough town. I guess I should have got those traveler's checks.
Oh, and all of my fancy gold is gone. Well, that's alright. Yes, sorry. Let's look at the side.
Welcome to Woodtick. No treasure hunting zone.
The voice performances are so shockingly good. Alright, so what's going on here? I wonder what are we looking at?
The Bloody Lip Bar and Grill.
So is that's like down in here? Yeah, I guess so. I wanna look at the hatch, sorry, just to see. Oh, I guess we're going in. Alright, what's in here? Dude, listen to this awesome music. And the smooth transition down into this room.
What is he using to clean those glasses? Excuse me.
Yeah, boy?
Nice place you have here. Well, see ya. How's business?
How's business?
It's just terrible.
Yeah,
No one
looks
ever
empty.
comes down here anymore. Largo's got all my regulars spooked. You know, I can mix any drink there is. Make anything you could name.
Okay.
But I can't make the one thing that could really do this island some good.
What's that?
A
Forgiveness of our
voodoo
sins.
doll of Largo LeGrand.
Uh-oh.
You there?
Here he is.
Uh-oh. Give me my usual. And put it in a real glass.
Whoa. High-res spit.
Fork over the dough or you'll be serving Bloody Marys for a week.
Whoa.
From your nose. That's all I have. Well, you better have more tomorrow, or we might have to move this stump to a new location. Like, say, the bottom of the ocean.
No.
Boy, you just gave him all your money?
I don't want to talk about it.
I don't like what I'm seeing here. Alrighty.
I should have listened to my mother. I should have practiced. It reads JoJo, appearing nightly. No cover charge.
Where's JoJo? Booze? Nice booze. At least there's not a line read for that, huh? Let's go in here.
Hey, hired help only.
Okay. Look at the spit dripping down the wall.
Largo's been here.
That's his signature mark. Okay, anything else to look at? I guess we'll talk to him again and see if,
Excuse me.
Yeah, boy?
I want to see my scar.
Want to see my scar?
Depends. Is there a good story behind it?
As a matter of fact, there is. It's a story of the ghost pirate LeChuck and his gruesome demise.
Heard it. This is the one where he drinks too much root beer and burps so hard he explodes, right?
Something like that, yeah.
Not exactly.
Frankly, I don't care much for stories that promote moderation in drinking. I do have a business to run, you know.
Yeah, that's fair. Can I have some
Grog,
grog?
please. Shaken, not stirred.
Maybe you'd like a Shirley Temple instead.
What?
I'm old enough.
Yeah.
Look at my beard.
Ha!
I don't know about that.
That's the oldest trick in the book. Tell you what, I'll let you have some near grog. Doesn't have any alcohol in it. But it's just as nasty smelling and foul tasting as that stuff grown-ups drink.
Right on.
Awesome.
Oh, wait. What am I saying? I just sold the last of it to Kate.
What?
Sorry.
Rats.
Of course, if you have some ID.
I need to present ID. I must have left my ID in my other pants. Who's this Kate person that you mentioned?
Who's this Kate person you mentioned?
Ah, the courageous Captain Kate Capsize. Tough as
Kate
steel,
Capshaw.
sharp as nails. She rents her ship out. Does some freelance pirating. Her only loyalty is to the highest bidder. Don't get on her bad side.
Okay. Nice place.
Nice place you have here. Well, see ya.
Alright, well, this guy seems nice enough. I need some ID to be able to get grog. I guess I didn't try playing the piano. We'll come back and check it out. Okay, yeah, what's over here then? There's so much to explore. Brand new game means so much to explore. Hello, Woodsmith.
Yeah?
Nice apron. Are you some sort of chef?
Nice apron. Are you some sort of chef?
No, I'm a woodsmith, which gives one of us an excuse for dressing funny.
Whoa, hey. What's the problem with that Largo guy?
What's the problem with that Largo guy?
He really goes against my grain. I'd like to make an end table out of him, but I don't have the guts. With all my tools, I'm still unable to create the one thing that could do this island some good.
Like an all-night tattoo parlor?
No, like a voodoo doll of Largo Legrand.
Yeah, I've been hearing
Oh.
about this.
How much
Oh.
wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood?
A woodchuck could chuck no amount of wood since a woodchuck can't chuck wood.
Oh.
But if a woodchuck could chuck and would chuck some amount of wood, what amount of wood would a woodchuck chuck?
Even if a woodchuck could chuck wood, and even if a woodchuck would chuck wood, should a woodchuck chuck wood?
Guess it depends on the circumstance.
A woodchuck should chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood, as long as a woodchuck would chuck wood.
So you think so?
Oh,
Well,
shut up.
I'd like to look around a bit.
Sure thing.
All right. Anything else around here? There's a hammer.
It says Woody.
That's me.
Can
What do you think you're doing?
No.
It's not a toy.
What about nails?
Hey, don't touch those.
Okay.
Pounds and pounds of nails.
I need all.
Oh boy, it's Buzzsaw Girl.
No one touches her but me.
Okay.
Nice sturdy workbench.
Everything's laid out just how I need it.
And
What a cute little stool.
It's adjusted to my height.
A peg leg, huh?
Nice peg leg.
Thanks. I made it myself.
Lots of peg legs. For our peg leg pirates. Okay, anything else? I guess he's not going to use any of these, right?
Get away from there. Everything's laid out just how I need it.
Alright, well, I'm gonna get out of here. So there's a woodsmith, we got a bar at the bottom of this boat here. What's in here?
Hello.
Who is this?
Nice monocle.
Thanks. I can't see a thing without it.
Excuse me.
Oh, yes. Hi there. Can I help you?
I'm Guybrush Threepwood, ghost busting stud. I'm Guybrush, who are
Hi,
you?
I'm Guybrush. Who are you?
Wally. Wally B. Feed. At
Wally
your
B.
service.
What exactly do you do?
What exactly do you do here?
I'm a cartographer.
You do open heart surgery? In here?
No.
No. I'm the map-making sort of cartographer.
Oh.
Only sissies use maps. What kinds of maps do you
What
make?
kind of maps do you make?
Every kind a pirate could need. My eyes have seen the whole world, and there's not a part of it I haven't put down on paper. Maps are very, very important.
Not to me, I don't travel. Actually, I prefer to just stop and ask directions. How's business?
How's business?
Terrible. No one needs any maps since no one can go anywhere thanks to Largo.
How can I get off of this island as soon as possible?
You know anything about this Largo guy?
He's just the local hood, shakes down everybody in town. Nobody comes or goes from Scab because Largo makes them pay through the
Is
nose.
one
Yeah,
guy
tell me
shakes
about
everybody
it.
down?
Where's the governor's mansion?
There is no governor on Scab.
I figured
This is an anarchist cooperative of pirates, cutthroats, and other criminals. A haven for roughnecks and rebels like me.
Oh, yeah.
The only authority on this island is that bully Largo.
How can I get off this island as soon as possible?
Good luck.
No,
With the sailing embargo Largo's imposed on Scab, it's hard to get anywhere.
not Largo's embargo.
Which doesn't help my business, let me tell you.
Yeah, clearly.
I'm looking for some room and board.
Well, I hear there's a new chef down at the Bloody Lip. And the Swamp Rot Inn has all the comforts of the sea. But I think Largo's booked the whole thing.
No.
Thanks for the lowdown.
This guy just does everything.
Anytime.
You know anything about Big
Do
Whoop?
you know anything about Big Whoop?
Uh-oh, who
No.
sent you here? I should warn you, I'm heavily armed.
No, I'm freelance. I was sent by the IRS. Let me see your files.
Nobody sent me. I'm freelance.
You better not try for my files. All my research on Big Whoop is in there.
Whatever you do, do not go to my files.
Are you looking for Big Whoop too?
Well, I haven't really been able to find out much hard information.
Sure.
What do you know about it?
I know I'm looking for it, and that's about it. It contains unimaginable wealth. Its location is a mystery. I really don't know much about it at all.
I know I'm looking for it, and that's about it.
You mean you never heard of the 4 men who buried it?
No. Tell me about it. No, but I don't really care. Oh, them? Yeah, I know about them.
No, tell me all about it.
Well, all anyone knows for sure is that there was a shipwreck.
Okay.
The merchant vessel Elaine went down in a terrible storm.
Elaine?
Only 4 crew members survived. They washed up on a remote, deserted island. Some say its name was Inky Island, but I don't believe that.
Oh, all right. Why don't you believe
Well,
it?
why don't you believe it?
Because there's no such island. Anyway, that's where they supposedly found Big Whoop.
But what is Big Whoop?
Whatever it was so wonderful, or so horrible, that they never wanted anyone else to find it. So, they took the map they made of the island and split it up among the 4 of them. And they all went their separate ways.
Okay. Where are they now?
Where are they now?
Well, I don't even know their names.
Sure.
I'd go look them up at the Fat City Library.
Fat City Library.
If it weren't for this stupid Largo embargo.
Largo
Of course,
embargo.
it could just be an old legend. But if I could just see the map of that island, I bet I could recognize the shape of the land and track it down myself.
Okay. You know, I could just sit and talk about maps all day. Is longitude the sideways one, or is that latitude?
You know, I could just sit and talk about maps all day.
Hey, me too.
Is that all you do? Make maps?
Is that all you do? Make maps?
Well, I do some restoration work too. I
Okay.
paste them together, recopy them,
Sure.
paint little cupids in the corners. You know, artsy-fartsy stuff.
Yeah, all maps need
Maps are very, very important.
I love this guy's voice. I'm sure they are. Well, goodbye.
I'm sure they are. Well, goodbye.
Okie dokie.
Okie dokie. Alright, you got anything cool in here for me to look at?
Nice map.
Yep.
Yup. Pile of paper.
It's a pile of blank paper.
Can I have it? Oh, nice. Alright, I got some paper.
I've got enough.
Alright, I already have enough. But I can come back for
I can't reach it.
there's a bed up here. Guess it's
Reminds me of a dollhouse I once had. I mean, my sister once had.
Come on.
It's too small.
I had Barbies when I was a kid, and look how I turned out. I'm cool. I'm the coolest damn thing you ever saw. Oh, I see. So he like picks up and puts down his little monocle.
Nice monocle.
Can I have it?
Thanks. I can't see a thing without it.
Yoink. Poor guy.
Hey, where's my monocle? I can't see a thing without me monocle.
Me monocle. Why don't you have glasses?
Hi, Wally.
Hi, Wally.
Who's there? I can't see anything without my monocle.
Is longitude the sideways one, or is that latitude? I can never remember which is which.
It's so cute when you lay people try to understand geography. I could try to explain it, but it would probably just go over your head.
Thanks. I gotta go.
Okie dokie.
Okie dokie. Alright, well, sorry to steal your monocle, but I'm assuming it'll be useful for later. Listen to that transition. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. Dude, this is amazing. I'm having the time of my life. I could just fall asleep listening to this. Alligator. Look at this little guy. He's so small.
Oh, isn't that cute?
Can I talk to him? No. And there's a rope that ties him to the
It's tied to the post.
post, or what have you. Guest registry.
Only one guest.
Yes, but that dang Largo eats like 30.
Is that so? A bell. You mind if I ring it? Nice bell.
Excuse me, I'd like a room, please.
Sorry, we only have one, and it's full.
You have one room, the whole guest book and everything. Like, what is this for?
Excuse me, I'd like a room, please.
Okay, sorry. I thought he wanted something else to say.
Be with you in a second.
What is he doing? He's like sorting papers or something? if I go this way?
Hold it right there.
Oh, what?
That's a private room. No going up there.
Alright. Can I pick this guy up?
I could lose a finger doing that.
Yeah. Use alligator.
I could lose a finger doing that.
Open alligator.
It doesn't seem to open.
Pick up rope. Can I have the rope?
And it's securely fastened.
It's so secure you can't unfasten it? Okay, that's fine. Oh, can I pull the
And
rope?
it's securely fastened.
Alright. Let's get the flip out of here. Okay. Let's go to this last... I guess it is a ship. I thought it was like a town or something. It is like a cracked open ship here, huh? Men of low moral fiber, pirates. Walk to laundry guy. Mouse sound
Not
effects.
responsible for lost buttons or hooks.
Dude, this music's blowing me away.
Not responsible for stains left on clothing.
Permanent alligator. Yeah, he's trapped there forever. Let's talk to this guy. Laundry guy. Who are you?
Who are you?
Sure, Sonny, I can get out stew.
What?
That's easy. I can also extract grog, spit, and swamp mud. That's because I'm Mad Marty.
Oh,
I'm
Mad
mad about
Marty.
getting your clothes as clean as they can be.
I've got a laundry type question.
I got a laundry type question.
Shoot.
Would you be able to get out ketchup?
Would you be able to get out ketchup?
Get out, catch up. What do you want me to do?
Nothing.
Nothing.
I got a laundry.
Shoot.
Do you do alterations here?
Alterations? You mean change the numbers on your food stamps?
No.
You got some nerve.
I'm sorry. I got
Shoot.
actually nothing. I don't care about clean clothes.
No, I don't have wheat loaves.
Okay.
I
okay.
didn't think you would. What do you know about Largo Legrand?
I don't know anything about cargo or contraband. I'm clean, clean, clean.
Yes, sir.
I'd like to pick up some clothes.
You have your claim ticket, Sonny?
It was stolen. I must have left it in my other pants. I dropped it in my grog and it melted. Mom threw it out when she cleaned my room. I lost it while being keel-hauled.
No, I don't have my claim ticket.
You don't have to shout at me.
I kind of feel like you
I
do.
can hear you,
Yeah?
but I can't give you your clothes without a claim ticket.
Okay.
Oops, I thought I wanted to talk to you, but I don't.
I thought I wanted to talk to you, but I don't. I wish someone would say that to me. Alright, what's up with you guys?
Excuse me?
What is it?
Remember me?
Remember me? I'm Guybrush.
Do we know you?
I'm Guybrush. You tried to sell me the minutes of a PTA meeting in the last game, claiming it was a
I'm
map.
Guybrush. You tried to sell me the minutes of a PTA meeting in the last game, claiming it was a map.
Well, I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, that's alright.
No, really.
That's not a big deal.
Why did you wake us up, Gorbush?
Gorbush. What are you doing up there?
What are you guys doing up there?
We're performing.
That's right. Performing.
That's what we do for a living now.
You see, after our circus failed, we started a pirate catering business on nearby Fat Island.
The sacking lunch. It was quite lucrative.
Why aren't you still doing that?
Why aren't you still doing that?
The governor of the island made us an offer we, couldn't refuse. So, we sold him the business.
Yeah? I love...
Yeah?
Uh-huh.
We sank the money into one of those newfangled glass-bottom boats.
We wanted to take passengers on sightseeing trips.
and search for a place called Drinky Island in our spare time.
Boy, did we ever want to get there.
Aside from the obvious reason, we had inside information that Drinky was in fact the resting place of the legendary treasure of...
Oh, like Inky Island?
Big whoop! Did you find anything?
Not exactly.
You see, we got a bit of a raw deal on the boat.
Seems the salesman didn't have any glass for the bottom, so he just left a gaping hole there.
By the time we noticed, we were taking on water, fast.
He didn't even know.
We ended up stranded on a tiny desert island.
When do we get to the performing part?
When did we get to the performing part?
I think it's past my bedtime.
We met a philosopher on the island, and he told us something which changed our lives.
That you're a pack of loonies? That you should bore passersby to tears with long stories? What? What is it? What did he say?
What? What is it? What did he say? Tell me already.
He told us that all the world is a stage and that we are merely players. So, we became performance artists. In our current work, we portray man's response to global environmental issues of a changing world.
It's so true, bestie.
How come you have to perform on that ledge?
To show the precarious nature of the situation. So to speak.
Right.
I think you're overlooking.
I think you're overlooking the potential symbolism to be gained by your closeness to the Earth.
But...
I love this
All right,
little
you
guy's
got us.
giant pupils. The
We're
whites
really
of
up
his
here
eyes.
because, well,
we're afraid to come down.
What?
What's the word for it, Frank?
Terraformophobia?
It's the opposite of acrophobia. Something like orcaphobia.
Orcaphobia. Fear of
Fear of killer whales?
Say what you will, we're not coming down.
Is that your rat?
Yes. We call him Munster Monster because of his
Munster Monster.
insatiable passion for cheese.
What happened to your leg?
It happened during a performance.
When he lost the leg, Frank was brilliantly showing the inseparability of the path man from the
Walks.
food chain.
The symbolism of the cheese was essential. You know, this leg is looking sort of dingy. Would you get some polish over at the Woodsmiths and polish it for me?
You want me to do that for you?
Give me money for the polish.
Okay.
Nice.
See you later.
We can scarcely contain our anticipation.
Goes back to sleep. 1 piece 08. All right. Well, oh, there's a box here. What's with the box? Nice box. Open the box. Look at box.
It won't fit in my pocket.
So we can open it, but we kind of have to hold it open. I wonder what for, like the mouse or something? You can make like a little trap, probably put some cheese in there. I don't have anything like that right now, so we'll leave it be. Okay, well, is there anything else to explore? The woodsmith can probably help me with this peg leg polishing. I don't really know why I want to do that. Oh my gosh, this music is awesome. Excuse me. Well, I told you it's only version 0.2. Okay. Man, there's so much to... So what, that was Wood Tick we were just at? Man, there's so much to explore. Alright, pick up a stick. Now we have a stick. Amazing. Alright, this is kind of where we were at before. Let's look at this shack, shall we? No, it's gonna walk over there.
Steamin' weenies, 20 feet.
if I talk to you guys, or are you gonna be exasperated by my presence?
He's back.
Ever tell you about the time I kicked LeCHUCK'S butt?
Look, Guybrush, besides the fact that we'd all rather die than hear that story again, there's another reason you shouldn't go spreading that story around.
Largo Legrand is back on Scab. He used to be LeCHUCK'S right-hand man.
Oh,
You
is
don't
that
want to
true?
get Largo on your bad side.
Okay.
Tell me about this Largo
What
guy.
do you know about him? He must be
A
stopped.
two-bit thug.
He's nothing but a low-down weasel.
So
yeah,
why
don't
don't you
just
kick
get
Largo
rid of
off the island?
him? Everybody seems to hate this guy.
Well, we would.
But he was very close to LeChuck.
But LeCHUCK'S gone forever.
Yeah, destroyed
I
him.
heard they never found his body.
That's because I blew it into 1,000 pieces.
Didn't you guys hear the story?
Oh, no. Not this story again.
How's the pirate biz?
Horrible.
The sailing embargo has all of us pirates landlocked. We can't go about our business.
Some of us tried pirating on land, but it just didn't feel right.
What's this about an embargo?
I kind of already heard about it, but I want to
A
hear your take.
Largo embargo.
Largo embargo.
Well, it's not really an embargo. It's a tax on ships coming or going,
But it's a huge tax that no captain on this island can afford.
including Dread.
That fool Largo doesn't know when to stop. He can't take more from us than we have.
Listen to those fire sound effects.
Any idea where I could hire a ship?
You'll need to go to the far side of the island. And there you'll meet a man named Captain Dread.
Yikes.
Dread.
Sounds intimidating.
Not really.
Oh,
Once you
okay.
get to know him.
Nice.
Of course, he can't take you anywhere until Largo lifts his sailing embargo.
Yeah, someone's got to stop that guy.
Do you guys know any piratey songs?
Sure, Fink here knows a million. Go ahead, Fink. Sing that one about Scab Island.
Oh, all right. Well, I'd rather be a pirate on Scab than a scab on a pirate gab. I'll tell you why I admire it. Oh, the people are too friendly, the weather's not the best. The lodging's too expensive, and Largo's quite a pest. But the
Already
thing
worked his
I
way into
like
local
about
songs.
Scab is what it hasn't got. No mayor or police force, and no jail in which to ride.
That
Nice.
was beautiful.
Nice. You know
Do
any
you
more?
guys know any more piratey songs?
Okay, here's one about a pirate, his parrot, and a tragic day at sea.
You're not gonna sing Polly the Squawker lives in Davy Jones' locker, are you? You know that one always makes me cry.
Sorry, Bart.
Any marshmallows left?
Marshmallows? We don't have any marshmallows.
What's that white puffy thing on the end of your stick?
It's the stuffing for under my eye pads.
We're just sterilizing it.
We're pirates, Guybrush, not Girl Scouts.
Hey, what's wrong with the nice toasted marshmallow?
Well, I'll see you salty dogs later.
That reminds me, do we have any weenies left?
Salty dogs. Okay. Anything else going on here? I suppose not. Let's go to the shack. What's happening at the shack? It's kind of a tiny
Nice
shack.
door.
Can I open the door?
This door appears to be locked.
Okay. Well then, I guess we'll leave. Oh wait, there's a sign. What's the sign say?
Rapscallion Steamin' Weenie Hut.
Oh, it's the Weenie Hut.
Place order here.
Walk to Weenie Hut. So the name updates now that I know it's a Weenie Hut.
Nice door.
Nice Weenie Hut.
Looks closed.
Yeah. Alright. Let's get the flip out of here. And, stop it. Whoa.
International House of Mojo.
International House of Mojo. That's the name of the fan site I was talking about.
Looks murky. Creepy, but apparently seaworthy.
Okay. Let's get in. Row 2. Doesn't really say, huh? Nice. Spooky. Whoa. Row to the shack. What's in here? Ooh, nice. Amazing. Okay.
Display model. Skink toes.
Skink toes.
Cat dewormer. They're unlabeled.
Huh?
Golden tongue. Bat wax.
Golden tongue trademark.
Looks like bound editions of Voodoo Quarterly. Tender touch pirate powder. Spider lungs. Eau de Mojo. The mystical aroma of voodoo captured in a delightful potpourri. Ash to life. The uncremating cream. Wart remover. Fruit cocktail in heavy syrup. They're unlabeled.
All of these are unlabeled. Okay.
Looks like bound editions of Voodoo Quarterly.
Mm-hmm. Is there anyone here? Anything else to look at?
Guybrush
Yo.
Threepwood. It's been a long
Yeah.
time since you last came to see me.
Who was in the last game? Do I know you from somewhere? How's
business?
Very good. Many hexes this week saved many people from the evil eye. Made many pieces of 8. Although Largo took most of them.
Dope.
Tell me about this Largo guy.
What do you have to say?
He's a weak little man who bullies this whole island around. Most people are afraid of him because he was once LeCHUCK'S right-hand man.
Yeah, but LeCHUCK'S history. I got rid of him myself.
True evil can never be destroyed completely. You will see.
Okay.
Why don't you just put a curse on Largo?
I've tried. My most powerful magic lies in voodoo dolls. But to make an effective doll, I need some items from Largo's person, and no one's brave enough to go get them for me.
What
do
kind
you
of
need?
ingredients do you need for the doll?
I'm brave.
Are you willing to help me make one?
Maybe?
To make it work,
the
you
implication,
need
yeah.
to bring me some personal artifacts of the victim. One from each of the 4 basic voodoo groups.
Okay.
Something of the thread,
Okay.
something of the head,
Uh-huh.
something of the body, and something of the dead.
Hey, that almost rhymes.
For the thread, I need a piece of Largo's
Sure,
clothing,
okay.
and a lock of hair will do for the head.
Okay.
Bring me a sample of fluid from his body.
We've already got the
And from
spit.
his dead relatives, you must acquire some remnant of a corpse. Here,
Alrighty.
take this shopping list.
Oh, nice. Thank you.
Thanks.
I will do that.
Now go.
Yes, ma'am. But wait, can I talk to you? It seemed like there was some
Back
other
again,
dialogue
Mr. Threepwood?
options.
I'd like to have my fortune read.
I see a hard road for you, Guybrush. Things didn't get
No.
easy for you when you defeated LeCHUCK, did they? People only wanted more. You had to keep proving yourself over and over. The pressure kept mounting until you lost it all. Your fame, your fortune, the one you love.
Okay, that's enough.
You asked for it.
About that voodoo doll?
Have you brought me the ingredients?
No.
Nope. Could
Just like something, something. That's all. Now go.
Got it. Okay. Some interesting stuff here, but I don't think any of it is useful to me at the moment. What is Tender Touch?
Tender touch pirate powder. Prevents stump chafing and eye patch rash.
Okay. What about golden tongue?
Golden tongue. The 5-day treatment plan that helps you talk to women.
Alright. Anything to pick up here?
Well, it appears to be bolted to the table.
Well, you know, that's fair for a display model.
No thanks. I don't need it.
Okay.
I don't have that problem.
Alright. Well, we kind of have our first task here, right? We're looking for a few items so we can get rid of Largo. We have a lot to explore. Why does it do that? We got a graveyard here. Whoa, spooky bats.
The Ricketts. No trespassing. Here lies Nibbles the dog.
Nibbles the dog.
He was a bad dog. We're glad he's dead.
Oh, poor guy.
Here lies Hank Plank. Does anybody recognize that name? He didn't have any money on him when he died, and somebody's got to pay for the funeral.
Oh.
Stan.
So let me know. Okay.
Stan's Casual Crosses. For graves that don't need to dress up. Stan's Casual Crosses. Stan's Casual Cross. Stan's Casual Crosses.
Yeah, I heard about that.
For graves that don't. Stan's Cozy Crypts. A place to spend eternity, not a fortune. The Quagmires. No trespassing.
Yeah, well, what if I do trespass? What are you gonna do about it?
Warning. Quarantine tomb.
Oh.
Inhabitants died of green tongue fever.
Green tongue fever. Okay.
The Grouts. No trespassing.
The Grouts.
The grave of the unknown pirate.
Of the unknown pirate.
The grave of the unknown cabin boy. The grave of the unknown drunk guy we found face down in his own vomit on the beach.
Oh.
These spots reserved for our privileged future customers.
Okay. And up here. Ooh, even more.
Here lies Daredevil Jim McDowell. Hand of steel, leg of wood, Jim took every risk he could. A life of action, that was Jim's. Too bad he ran out of limbs. No man commanded Jean-Louise, not on land and not on water. John did whatever he did please, until he kissed the gunner's daughter.
Wah, wah.
There once was a girl named Carrie, who thought that she soon should marry. She went into town and flirted around. She didn't get wed, she got buried.
Oh.
Marco Largo Legrand. Hell on sea or sand. The good news is, he's dead. The bad news is, he bred.
Okay, well, this is the grave. We just need to find a way to dig it up.
It doesn't seem to open. That doesn't seem to work. I can't pick that up.
Yeah.
Nice stick. That doesn't seem to work.
Okay, well, I think we know which grave we need to dig up, but we don't have anything to dig it up with yet, so keep an eye out. Okay, swamp, cemetery, beach. This is one of the last places, this peninsula. Look at sign.
It says, and I quote, Captain Dread's ship charters. 20 pieces of 8. Inquire within.
20 pieces of 8? I don't have that kind of money. Excuse me. Not much else to look at around here, huh? Hello?
Are you Captain Dread?
Yeah, man, I'm Captain Dread.
Oh, Captain
What
Dread.
can I do for you?
I get it. Natty Dreads.
Natty Dreads.
Thanks, man.
I need to charter a ship.
I can't charter you my ship because...
No, I heard third
A
one.
while ago, I lost my lucky sailing necklace.
A lucky
I called it
sailing necklace.
my eye that has seen the world. I can't sail without it. No way, man. Besides, that mean and nasty guy Largo,
Yeah, I heard about that.
he has an embargo on the island. No ships can sail in or out without his approval.
I can't believe
There's
this
no
guy
way he
controls
would let me
everybody and
leave.
They all hate him.
Tell me more about that necklace thingy you lost.
It happened some time ago. My navigator and I set sail for this legendary island. When we arrived, we were taken prisoner by cannibals. I escaped, man, but my navigator was not so lucky. All I found of him was one of his eyeballs. And I've kept it as a good luck charm.
Gee, I think I've met your friend.
Right?
Unlikely.
Why can't I charter your ship?
Like I said before, man,
Uh-huh.
I lost my lucky eye that has seen the world sailing necklace. Besides, Largo has an embargo on the island.
I gotta run. Lots of treasure hunting to do.
Okay. Bye, man. Come again.
Bye, Mon. So if I walk in here, yeah, can I still look around? We got anything else going on here? Apparently not.
It's me again.
So I see.
I...
Okay.
Alright, well, there's nothing else to do here, huh? Or to interact with in his houseboat. Yeah, nothing else. Alright. Well, that's the game. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I don't see anything else to any other place to go to on the island. Or much else to see, huh? But yeah, the woodworker, the woodsmith. Maybe he'll be able to help me with this peg leg.
Yeah?
Could I buy some wood polish?
That's 1 piece of 8. Anything else?
I'd like to look around a bit.
Sure thing.
Not like I have any money. Okay. And we'll go back over here. Let's see.
Yo.
Talk to them first. Yo. They're not listening. I guess I can use the wood polish on the peg leg.
Thanks! Here's a piece of 8 for your trouble.
Nice. And I get to keep the wood polish? Amazing.
Hey guys.
They got nothing to say. Low moral fiber leads to moral constipation. Yeah, I think that's what I'm seeing right now. They're morally constipated. They have the consumption. Okay, so yeah, what do we think we need to do here now? Oh, excuse me. We've got wood polish, a stick.
If only I could use this stuff on my lines. I don't want to polish that.
No.
It's blank.
Yeah, so we got a blank piece of paper.
I'm rich.
We got 1 piece
Everything
of 8.
looks all blurry.
A monocle.
Nice stick.
We have a stick.
If only I could use this stuff on my lines.
Wood
Great
polish.
recipes from the International House of Mojo. Page 139. Aunt Helen's special voodoo doll mix. Something of the thread. Something of the head. Something of the body. And something of the dead.
So, for the thread, we've got this laundry guy here. If we can somehow find a way to get his ticket, then we could have some of his clothes. And we need, like, a shovel or something to be able to dig up this grave. What's in here? Oh, this is the cartographer. Not really what I'm looking for. Does this guy have anything useful? He's got like peg legs, but I didn't see like a shovel in here. Yeah, hammer and nails. Not really what I'm looking for, right? Oh, and the spit too. We have the spit, but we need like a container or something to put it in. How would I pick up? Can I ask for like a glass from you?
I don't want to touch it with my hands.
How about this? Can I use this paper?
Yuck.
Perfect. All right, so we have the spit. 1 down, 3 to go. You have anything new that I can talk to you about?
boy.
No.
Nice play.
I want to use the piano.
I should have listened to my mother. I should have.
I can't go in that door. I can't pick up any of the booze.
I can't pick that up.
Nice booze. I don't know why they couldn't voice that line. Okay, so yeah, the pants. How do we...
Only one guest.
Yes, but that dang Largo eats like 30.
So what's the point of having this book out facing us? We already know there's really only one guest. If I talk to you...
Excuse me.
Sorry, we all...
What's up with this alligator? Give wood
I
polish
think all he
to
wants right now
alligator.
is sleep.
He wants to sleep. Oh, is that what he's doing? I guess I didn't quite realize that's the rhythmic breathing pattern meant he's sleeping. Okay. So he's asleep. We have rope, but it's apparently tied
That doesn't seem to work.
tightly.
And it's securely fastened. Everything looks all blurry.
What's the point of the monocle? Other than like I could he's when I walk into the cartographer's room, he's like, oh, I don't know who's here, so I could like fool him into thinking I'm someone else, but why would I need to do that? There's not a whole lot else going on in here.
Where is that thing?
Hi, Wally.
Hi, Wally.
Who's there? I can't see anything with...
Right.
You know, I could...
Who couldn't?
Only sissies use maps.
Maps are very, very important.
I could talk about maps all day, but I won't because only sissies use them.
Actually, I prefer to just stop and ask directions.
That's what Magellan thought. Sorry, cartographer joke.
Cartographer humor.
You know,
What else? Map.
not to me. I don't travel.
That's even better. With good maps, you can see the whole world without leaving your living room.
Would you mind if I
Careful.
just looked around?
No, no, be my guest. If you see my monocle, let me know.
So yeah.
I swear I put it right here.
We got paper. So I got another piece of paper.
I hope I
Can't
didn't
tell me
lose
this.
it.
Poor guy's panicking about the monocle that I stole of his.
I'll never be able to afford a new one.
So what if I give the monocle back to him now?
Oh, there it is. Thanks.
I can just pick it up again later.
Hi, Wally.
Oh, hello, Mr. Brush.
Would you mind if I...
No, no.
Okay. So I'll just have to take it from him again. Okay. What else? Anything else?
I'd like to pick up some clothes.
You have your.
It was stolen.
Taking it bowling was a dumb thing to do.
I'd like to pick up some.
You have your.
I must have left it in my other pants.
Why'd you trade it for chocolate-covered ants?
I'd like to pick up some clothes.
Yeah.
I dropped it in my grog and it melted.
Log welted it? Well, now that is a good excuse, but I can't give you your clothes without a claim ticket.
Yeah, so how are we gonna find that claim?
I'd like.
Yeah.
Mom threw it out when she cleaned my room.
What? You beat your mom with a broom? You should treat her better than that.
Sorry, Mom.
I'd like to pick.
Yeah.
I lost it while being keel hauled.
Your dog got mauled? What does that have to do with a claim ticket?
Oh, never mind. I'd like.
Yeah.
No,
You don't have to. But I can't.
Oops. I thought I wanted to talk to you, but I don't.
But I don't. Okay. Or not pick
It
it
won't
up.
fit in my pocket.
We can open it, and then can we use wood polish?
I don't want to polish that.
No. I don't know. Oh, there's a bucket. Let's look at this.
It's just a bucket.
Oh, okay.
Hey, leave that alone.
Oh.
Sorry, is this your bucket?
Well, no.
So you won't mind if I take it?
I guess not.
Good answer. Okay, so now we have a bucket. I don't really know why that's useful. At least didn't have
Not
anything important to say,
responsible
did
for
they?
lost buttons or hooks. Not responsible for stains left on clothing.
Well, he cleans the clothes, but if he stains them, it's not his fault. Okay. What am I missing? There's not really anything to do here, right?
I don't think that'll work.
I can't put the bucket over his head like a Skyrim NPC. 'Cause otherwise, I think he's going to be upset if I try to use anything.
Hey, don't touch that! Everything's laid out just how I need it. Get away from there! It's adjusted to my height.
That doesn't seem to work.
What do you think you're doing? Hey, don't touch those. Get away from there. It's not. Hey, don't touch that.
Alright, alright.
Get your hands away from there. It's not for sale. Yeah?
I'd like to look around a bit.
Sure thing.
Okay, I don't have anything else to say. Alright, well, I'm not sure if there's much else to do around here. I don't know what to do with the alligator. I guess we've got, I don't know if we can use any of these items on him. Does he like to play fetch?
That doesn't seem to work.
Or the
I don't think
bucket?
that'll work. That doesn't seem to work. I don't think it's my prescription. That doesn't seem to work. That doesn't seem to work.
What if I give the piece of 8 to the innkeeper?
Save your money. The
Yeah.
inn's full.
Figured as much. You want to
Don't
stick?
bug me. I'm busy.
I have better things to do than beat up baby reptiles.
No, we were gonna play fetch.
I think all he wants right now is sleep. I think all he wants right now is sleep.
Okay. Let's leave, I guess. Don't see much else to interact with around here, unless I'm missing anything. Stop it. Yeah, so we've got the House of Mojo here. The cemetery, the beach. Yeah, we found that stick here. I mean, these guys aren't going to have anything for me, right? Can I pick up the log? No.
Too heavy.
That's fair.
I can't move it.
That is a nice log.
He's bad. I told ye, we don't have any marshmallows.
That's okay.
Do you guys know any more piratey songs?
Let me try one. Oh, 100 bottles of beer on the wall. 100 bottles of beer. You take one down, pass it around. 99 bottles of beer on the wall. Oh, 99 bottles of beer on the wall. 99 bottles of beer. You take one down, pass it around. 98 bottles.
100.
Oh, 100 bottles of beer on the...
5,800. 5,800 bottles of beer.
You take one down, pass it around.
5,799 bottles of beer on the wall.
Okay, that's enough.
Oh, I wasn't done.
You can keep going, but I'm gonna get out of here.
I'll see you salty dogs later.
Okay, well, there's nothing else really to go visit around here, is there? Except for this.
Steamin' Weenies, 20 feet.
The Weenie Hut. That is closed.
This door appears to be locked. Rapscallion Steamin' Weenie Hut. Place order here.
I don't know if there's anything else to do here. So I guess I'll go. To the cemetery? I don't know. Excuse me, guys. All the bats flying around. And then, yeah, when we go here, come up on that side. Either way, we're just kind of walking up and around the same hill, I guess. Well, yeah, I don't really see anything else. I can't, like, open these tombs here, right?
It looks like it's been sealed shut.
Right.
It looks like it's been sealed shut. It's locked shut with a big rusty lock.
Well, it's
It looks like it's been sealed shut.
Crypt could be opened.
It looks like it's been sealed shut. But then again, why would I want to go in there?
You never know if there's anything interesting. Walk to path. Sorry if that's annoying you. Yeah, I'm not really sure. It's almost time to bust out the hint system, huh?
I love a house with that nautical look.
Yeah, he didn't really have anything else to examine in here.
It's me again.
So I see.
Why can't
Like I said, I lost my lucky eye that aside. Largo has an
I gotta...
Okay.
So yeah, do you want any of this stuff?
Would you like my monocle?
Thanks, man. This'll do just fine for me lucky sailing necklace.
Okay, okay.
What can I do for ya?
Why can't I charter your ship?
Like I said, Largo has it.
I gotta...
Okay.
Hopefully I don't need that monocle back, huh?
It's me.
So
I got...
Okay.
Don't think he wants any of this other stuff, but okay. Well, sorry to the poor little guy who required that monocle to be able to see. But I found the home for that item. Hush. But yeah, there's nothing else to examine on here, huh? Besides the swamp, cemetery, wood tick. Yeah, let's go back to the swamp, I guess. That was one place we hadn't rechecked. We can get in our canoe of sorts. Not like there's any other interesting places to take it. So it would seem. Let me go up here.
I don't think I'm qualified to handle them. And anyway, they're gross.
Yeah. But they're unidentified.
No thanks. I don't need it. No thanks. I don't need it.
Hey, that's just a display model. I've got the real stuff back here. That's one of my most powerful potions. Brings the dead back to life.
Can I use that instead of a shovel?
That doesn't sound quite proper.
Hey, I got a license.
About that jar I was looking at,
Yes.
I could do lots of cool stuff with that.
Uh-huh.
There are some complications.
Do
It
tell.
only works on ashes, and the resurrection is only temporary. Plus, you need to bring me a sample of the subject's ashes before I can mix you up a batch.
Boy, voodoo's complicated.
Rules are rules.
Do I know you from somewhere?
Ah, we often forget those who help us most.
We do?
It was I who told you how to do away with LeCHUCK. I told you where
that's
to
true.
find the voodoo anti-root and how to turn it into the powerful ghost-dissolving potion you needed.
Oh, yeah, now I remember. About that jar I was looking at,
I can't make you any of that potion without some ash.
about that,
Have you brought me?
I had some of his spit.
Excellent.
You can take that off my hands.
You may keep the paper. Have you brought me any other ingredients?
I think that's
I'll
it
bring
for
you
now.
more later.
Good. Now,
Okay. Well, that's good to know then. Skink toes. Ash to lime.
No thanks. I don't need it. No thanks. I don't need it. I don't have any warts. No thanks. I don't need it. I don't have a cat. No thanks. I don't need it. I don't have an eye patch or any missing limbs. No thanks. I don't need it. I don't have an eye. No thanks. I don't need it.
Uh-huh.
I don't have that problem anymore.
Women problem. You would be
No thanks. I don't need it.
about that.
I don't even want to know what it's used for.
Bad wax.
No thanks. I don't need it.
Fruit cocktail, why
I
not?
don't like heavy syrup.
Oh, come on.
No thanks. I don't need it. I feel bad for the spiders.
Okay.
No thanks. I don't need it. And I feel bad for the skinks.
business schemes.
No, that stuff's way too technical for me.
Can't pick this up,
It
right?
appears to be bolted to the table.
And that's everything. Alright, well, it was worth coming back here to at least know...
I can't pick that up.
If we get somebody's ashes somehow, we can bring them back to life temporarily. But yeah, I mean, having their ashes. I have a bucket I could put ashes in, but I haven't really found any ashes otherwise. I guess we'll leave. Let's go back to town here. And I'm going to use this opportunity to take a quick break while you enjoy these awesome musical stylings. And if I don't have an epiphany while I'm going to the bathroom, then I'll break out the hint system. But be right back. Hello, I'm back. I've got the UHS hint system pulled up here. I guess it's a little redundant, huh? Universal hint system. We're doing the Largo embargo. Where I guess I'm... Let's start with the dead, because I feel like we're kind of close to this. There's a cemetery. I know. And there's a grave in the back. Right. All you have to do is dig up the grave. Right. You've definitely seen a shovel around the island. Really? No way. This shovel? Can I just pick this up?
Oops.
Dude.
I think I broke the sign.
Okay. Shush. Okay. I didn't think to do that, but I should have thought to do that. I was thinking like, yeah, I guess that's the only shovel I've really seen. Okay, so let's go up here and use the shovel on this grave.
This is creepy feeling.
Creepy feeling, for real. Not something I've ever had to do before. Dig up a grave. Whoa!
I'd swear on my grandfather's grave, something weird is going on.
What a mess of a room he's got, huh? Nice grave.
Marco Largo Legrand. Hell on sea or sand. The good news is, he's dead. The bad news is, he bred.
That's funny. Okay, well, we have another piece. That makes shush. I don't know how to make it shut up. I thought we were gonna have to use like ash to life powder or something, but I guess I don't have any ash. I love this. With a music cue.
Have you brought me any more ingredients?
I have.
I have the bone of his grandfather.
Perfect. Have you brought me...
Nope.
I'll bring you more later.
Good. Now go.
Okay. Yeah, I got the paper back. I just realized that. I already have a blank sheet of paper, but now I also have the used spit wad paper. Which spit encrusted paper.
It's blank and kinda soggy.
I wonder if somebody without a map would like be able to, they would like read it like a map, you know? So yeah, we need the threads and then like a hair from his head.
How am I supposed to work? What is that? I can't see a thing. All I want is my monocle. What is that? I can't see a thing.
He doesn't want it. Okay. Yeah, what the flip am I supposed to do with this guy? Here, do you want this?
What would I do with that?
I don't know. Give me some pants or something. Well, I hate to go back to the UHS system so soon. The UHS, the Universal Hint System. The UH system. But I just don't really know. Like I don't know where I don't even really know where I would begin to try and find a hair off of him. I don't know anything about anything that's going on in here, you know? This guy, I don't even know what he's doing.
Don't bug me. I'm busy.
I don't know what he's busy doing. It's like making pizza or something. But yeah, I need to find some sort of way to get tag to.
Yeah,
Grog,
I don't need to see.
I must have left my ID in my other pants.
You'll have to do better than that.
I was hoping the pants remark would get me somewhere. I don't know. Let's go back to the hint system, I guess. Okay. Something of the thread. I need his clothing. Laundry is a hint to what to do. Maybe you could get Largo's clothes dirty. I could get his clothes dirty. Now, how would I do that? I've got this bucket, so I could scoop up something nasty. Like, could I go to the swamp and scoop up some swamp water?
It's just a bucket.
Yeah, sorry.
It's just a bucket.
Or use bucket with swamp.
Wow, a whole bucket of mud.
Nice.
And it's mine. All mine.
Okay. But then how would I haven't seen the guy since our fateful encounter from earlier. I don't know if going down there is not going to help. He's in his room in the ship, ostensibly. But, yeah, not like his clothes are hanging up here or something I could splash them on to make him dirty. But then, yeah, how do I get past the...
I'd have to have a room first. I can't pick that up. I don't think I'd get away with that. Excuse me, I'd like a room, please.
Sorry.
Right. Well, you don't have anything else you want to talk to me to? Or talk to me about?
I don't think that'll work.
No, I don't think so either.
I don't think that'll work.
Be with you in a second.
Yeah. I said that before, but it didn't seem like he was with me. So what else? Try playing a bit of a practical joke on him. But I don't know how to get him to show up anywhere, you know what I mean? I haven't really seen him since he had his, like, first little encounter with all of our characters. But I have a bucket of mud, you know, I could put it, like, somewhere precarious, right? I don't know where that would be. But I'm thinking, like, you know, the, like, practical joke of, like, putting, like, a bucket on, like, a slightly ajar door, right? So then when he, like, walks in and pushes the door open, then the bucket would, like, fall on him. But I haven't seen him anywhere, so I don't know where, how... None of these places even have doors. So tell me more. Yeah, sorry, how do I get to his room? I have to get rid of him. How do I free the rope of the alligator? Climb in the window of the kitchen. How the flip do I do that? First of all, which kitchen are they talking about? Window of a kitchen. What the flip are they talking about? Like, is this the kitchen? This is like a bar, right? They have food here?
Hey! Hired help only!
You don't want to hire me to help? Window to the kitchen. What are they talking about? Yeah, look at this.
Help wanted. 1 week's salary in advance. Inquire below.
So, do I have to? Can I talk to him now that I've looked at the sign? Talk to him about what I just read?
Excuse me.
Yep.
I saw your sign outside. What's the job?
Oh, yeah. I really should take that thing down.
Oh.
I hired a new cook just this morning.
Yeah?
But if things don't work out with him, I'll let you know.
Is that job available yet?
Sorry.
1 second later.
That guy I hired is doing just fine so far.
Nice place you have.
Okay, so there is a kitchen here. I don't know how to get into it, though. The hint was like, oh, you could climb through the window, but I haven't seen anything of the sort. Oh, here we go. Window. Look at window.
There's no glass in the window.
Nice. Oh my gosh. Who's this little guy? Okay, dude, look at this. There's so much.
He looks really into his cooking. Excuse me.
Don't bug me. I'm cooking.
Got it. I'll leave you be. Canned goods.
Ugh, it's all cans of fruit cocktail.
There we go, a knife. Fruit cocktail. He really doesn't like his fruit cocktail. Oh wait, did I just see cheese?
The fire's out.
No, no. Vichyssoise.
It's a cold potato and leek soup. It's too heavy.
Okay. So there's some. Is that how you pronounce it? Vichyssoise? But can't really utilize it right now. There's not a whole lot else to interact with, but I got my knife, which is really what I was here for. Okay. So now that we have the knife, we can cut the alligator loose, which will apparently let us back to Largo's room. So let's use the knife with the rope. Whoa!
Hey!
Down.
How'd old Pegbiter get loose?
Pegbiter.
I'd better go catch him before he catches somebody else.
So we need to look in here.
Only one guest.
Well, let's go. Here's the room.
They look pretty old.
Nice dressing screen.
It's empty. There's
Toupee.
strange little white bugs all over it.
Oh my gosh. toupee.
I don't like styrofoam.
Styrofoam head. Nice styrofoam head. That's all they have to say when they don't know what else to say. Oh.
Who let you into my room?
I thought it was my room.
Yeah.
Well, it ain't. So get the out.
Alright, sorry about that. Can I go back in?
Scram, kid! I thought I told you to get out!
I did a little too much looking around, huh? I have this toupee, but I don't think it's going to count for the potion because it's not his real hair, right? Look at the bowl. What's up with the bowl?
Cheese squigglies.
Cheese squigglies?
That doesn't seem to work.
I need some cheese squigglies for sure. Oh, they're like Cheetos. Okay. Is he gone?
Get up!
He's still in here. How do I get him out of his room? I don't know. I'll let some time pass or something. But hey, now I've got the makings of like a mousetrap, basically. If I open the box, and then I use a stick with the box, I can prop the door open, and then I can use cheese squigglies with the box, right? And then, assumedly, he'll... Not quite, huh? Thought it was a good plan. Didn't seem to trap the... Oh, because I probably need like a string or something. I guess that's usually how it works, huh? So I walk over here and he walks away. Open the box. Let's pick up the cheese squigglies. We'll do it later. I don't really know why we need to trap the rat, but... Okay, let's try one more time. If we go into his room, they'll let me in. Nobody here. I feel like I'm gonna have to leave the map, though. Oh, he's gone. Alright.
I'd better not touch them. It looks like somebody's trying to grow penicillin. I don't think that'll work. It doesn't seem to stay closed.
Okay, now I just wait for him to come back.
I can't pick that up. Largo could be back any minute. I'd better not touch them. It looks like somebody's trying to grow penicillin. I can't pick that up. I don't see anything special about it.
It's a painting.
Then again, I think I hear Largo coming.
Oh.
Hey, what the hell? What's going on? Whoever did this is gonna pay. I can't get this thing off my head. When I get this thing off my head, somebody's gonna be real sorry.
Maybe I shouldn't have done that.
Maybe I shouldn't.
You looked pretty steamed.
I think he deserved it. Okay, you need rope, dude. Yeah, I know. I gotta find some rope. Let me open the drawer.
It's already open.
Okay. Is there anything cool in
It's
here?
a bit on the tattered side.
Nice styrofoam head, he says. Okay, I don't think there's anything else to look at here, huh? Other than the dressing screen. Nice dressing screen. I think we already did look at that. So, now we'll go back up to where... the launderer.
You're making me mad, Marty.
That's my name. Don't wear it out.
Look, I want it free, and I want it tonight!
Party tonight? Sure, I'll come.
I'm talking about getting my laundry!
Don't worry about me. I've been dry for 3 years.
I said I need it back tonight.
What? Yeah, we'll stay out all night.
This is useless. You tell them I'll be back to pick it up. Or else.
Or else. How am I going to tell them that? I'd like to pick up some clothes.
I'd like to pick up some clothes.
Yeah, if you...
No,
You don't have to, but I can.
Well, what the flip am I supposed to do?
Oops.
Do I have to go back and get the claim ticket?
I don't think I should do that.
No. What, with all the little bugs in it? So, yeah, let's go back to the ship. He's probably not going to be happy when I walk into his room, huh?
That doesn't seem to work.
Hey, did you leave your claim ticket behind somewhere? Because, yeah, it's like it's
It
already
doesn't
open.
seem to open. Messy, messy, messy. I don't see anything special about it. Then again, I never really have understood art.
Hey, look at that. Big laundry claim ticket. Alright, awesome. Now let's open the door and get the flip out of here. Here you go.
I'll see what we have ready for Mr. Legrand. I know it's here somewhere. I saw it a while ago. Oh, where was it?
Oh.
Ah, here it comes.
Oh. Nice. Thanks. Pearly white bra.
Nice April Fresh scent.
Okay. So we got a piece of his clothing, assumedly. What was the other? There was a fourth thing. Oh yeah, the threads of his head. I don't know if this toupee's gonna count, but I guess we'll find out. Shush. Shush. And we'll go here. So yeah, I guess we'll give her the toupee and see if that will work. I mean, in real life, you know, there'd probably still be a hair of his actual head in the toupee somewhere. But I would assume the toupee is just another way of saying it's, you know, not his real hair. So, alright. So let's see what she has to say.
Have you brought me any more ingredients?
I have his toupee.
Not quite a part of his head. Maybe I can get some scalp fragments from it.
Yeah, you tell me.
Do you have the final ingredient?
I do.
I have this pearly white bra.
Yes, that will work. At last! Now I can make a voodoo doll to be reckoned with. Let me get my juju bag.
Let me get my juju bag.
And now for the ingredients. A dandruff flake from Largo's head. A single piece of Largo's thread.
Ooh, that's gonna rhyme.
A drop of fluid from his body. A single chip off the bone of the dead. And finally, some miscellaneous voodoo herbs and seasonings, including monosodium glutamate.
Oh. Everyone's gotta have their own secret recipe.
Good. 2, 4, 6, 8. Who do we assassinate? Largo, yeah.
I guess that's the idea. I didn't know we had to kill him. Ooh, nice. How
Hey,
festive.
that looks just like him.
How cute.
Thanks, Voodoo Lady.
You're my best
One more
friend.
thing.
Yep.
Some of the ingredients were not the optimum specimen. It should still work, but it will have a limited range. You will have to get close to Largo.
Got it.
Very close.
Oh. Ominous. Okay. Still don't really know what we need. Do we need the ash for anything? I guess not, huh? But yeah, we still have work to do. I mean, we've got the voodoo doll, but that only gets us so far. Especially if we're supposed to get close to him. But yeah, let's look.
It's little, mean-looking, and ugly.
Oh, we have
Just
little
like
pins,
Largo.
Too. It came with a set of
Sharp.
pins. Okay, cool. So yeah, we got the cemetery, the peninsula. I don't really have any reason to go to any of these other places right now. Beach. This is my favorite song. So yeah, what happens if we go in here? Poor guy, he's still gone. And just to be clear, there's nothing else really to interact with here, right?
Hey, what are you doing in here?
Oh, sorry.
Get out of my and stay out.
Yes, sir. Does this count as close enough
Sharp.
to use pins in
I think
voodoo?
Largo's out of voodoo range.
Okay, I understand. You have to be in the same room at least. I don't really know how to get him to do anything. Cheese squigglies.
I love cheese squigglies.
Squigglies is a great word. I don't know how. Would alligators care for cheese squigglies? A baby alligator would probably eat anything. Baby alligator would be happy with his lot in life. Walk to peg leg. Can I pick up your peg leg?
That wouldn't be wise.
Yeah, I don't think so. Pull on the peg
I
leg.
can't move it.
Okay.
Yoo-hoo.
They don't have anything to say to me. And
I guess I'll be
Marty
going now.
probably doesn't either. I guess I'll be going now. Okay, so not anything else to do here, really. I don't think there's much else to do in here either.
Dang!
Dang.
Hi, Wally.
Who's there?
You don't recognize my voice
I
already?
can't see anything without my monocle.
Probably the only guy that walks in.
Would
and
you
says,
mind
"Hi,
if I
Wally."
just looked around?
No, no, be my guest. If you see my monocle, let me know.
Yes, sir. But yeah, look
Hi.
at these
Nice
maps.
map.
Drew it myself.
Not much else to say.
Can't I do anything right?
He's got a bed. What's up with the bed?
Reminds me of a dollhouse I once had. I mean, my,
Yeah, we get it. You're ashamed. Even though you have no right to be. And you don't have anything else to say, do you?
Excuse
Yeah,
Is that just
sorry.
You just said sorry.
nice place?
I don't. Do I even want the job? I can get into the kitchen. I just have to go around. And he's got some sort of some pot of something or other that he's working on. That is cold. I don't know if I want to interact with it or not. Though. This guy doesn't seem to be much to do here either.
Yeah?
I'd like to.
Sure thing.
Which island is your fave? Like which part of the island? Because so far we've only really been on Scab Island the whole time. kind of like how colorful, you know, Monkey Island was in the last game. But Melee was so much more atmospheric. I like the kind of the atmosphere of this island, but I don't know. I still think Melee was a bit more atmospheric. Favorite part of the island, though? I mean, there's the most activity going on here in Woodtick. But the swamp's pretty cool. I like riding the coffin into the like elevator shaft with a music cue. That's fun. Did you get that rope yet? Rope is in the hall. Which hall? What hall? Isn't really a hall. It's more of a foyer. There'd be kind of a hall back here, but it's just a door into this guy's room.
It's people like you who make people like me who we are. Every time I turn around, you're there.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
You're a pain. Get out of my face.
Oops.
But yeah, I haven't really seen much else to interact with. But yeah, even if I trap the rat, I don't really know why. I've got the makings of a rap trap, but I don't know what that would be in service of. Window for the. Let's go check out the kitchen again. I only really went to go visit the one time. Tossing stuff into the pot.
Excuse me.
Yeah,
I can't concentrate with you talking to me.
Yes, sir. Walk to stove.
I'm no cook. I'm no cook.
I know, but you know how to operate a stove, right?
I'm no cook.
Yeah, I get it. I get it.
It's a cold potato and leek soup.
I don't have my bucket anymore to toss it into. So what happens if I just like walk out?
The barkeep might see me.
Yeah, okay. I agree. I just was curious. I don't really have any cool items to use in here. I should use the knife on the cook. Get rid of him.
My scoutmaster would kill me if he saw me use a knife like that.
Yeah, touche. Think of the Scoutmaster. Okay, and there's nothing else really to interact with here, though, so... You can look out the window.
All I can see is water.
Uh-huh. And we back out here.
Welcome to Woodtick.
Thanks. Yeah, how about the beach? This weenie hut's not open yet, is it? I don't think so. I don't really have anything that these guys would want either.
Something of the thread.
Yeah, I don't really need this anymore.
Something of...
One piece of aid, it's not very much. Wood polish. Can we use this wood polish on this log for some reason?
I don't want to polish that.
Yeah, I understand. Same with like this
I
stick.
don't want to polish that.
Yeah. Shovel, knife, stick, cheese squigglies. We have the voodoo doll that everybody's been begging for, but I gotta get close to Largo. Use it. And the cemetery, the peninsula, those all feel like very one-note locations, almost like everything else is here. This has the most rooms.
It's too small.
sure what else to, excuse me, to interact with. Unless I'm missing anything. I was surprised to find that window. Oh my gosh, excuse me. I gotta... Okay, excuse me. Had a little tickle in my throat. Okay, so, yeah, we got all of the items. You make a few pieces of 8 by polishing it. So yeah, how would I take care of the cook? You know what I mean? What if can I like put this wood polish in the
I don't want to polish that.
No. I just wanted to like put something in it. Put like a stick.
That doesn't seem to work.
No.
It's too soggy. It's too soggy.
I understand.
That wouldn't taste very good.
Well, I know. That's why I wanted to do it. Okay. Well, that's interesting. We can ponder on if we need to make money, then we can take out the cook somehow, which I assume would be by putting something nasty in the pot. All right. What else? Everyone on this island has advice for you. Making the voodoo doll. Oh, is that true? While he talks to me in his room, I can use the voodoo doll? I guess I didn't notice that. My bad. I guess that's why his conversation was so
Didn't I
lengthy.
kick you out of here before?
Take that, you stumpy little dim-witted toad!
What? Who do you think you are?
I'm Guybrush Threepwood.
Yeah.
People don't always recognize me. That's why I carry this!
I'm gonna tear you limb from limb.
How are you doing that?
Largo Legrand, you are a no-good, vicious, two-bit thug. I command you to give me back my money and leave this island.
Ha! I already spent all your money.
Oh. Well, I command you to leave this island.
Just you try and make...
Whoa. Whoa. Is it working?
That'll teach you to mess with the slayer of the ghost pirate LeChuck.
He's so proud of himself.
What's that? You killed LeChuck?
As a matter of fact, I did. Quite an interesting story, actually.
The fortune teller said she didn't, LeChuck.
She did she?
I mean, she played a minor
Does she
role.
have one of these?
Ooh.
Is that?
Yes, LeChuck's beard.
Ghost
Still
beard.
alive and wriggling.
A wriggling ghost
Let me
beard.
see that. Boy, it is alive. We've been looking for a living piece of LeChuck for years.
Whoops.
Now we can bring it back to life.
Uh-oh.
Look out, world! The most fearsome pirate of all time will soon sail the seas again.
Uh-oh.
Whoops.
Yeah, I wouldn't have just handed that over.
I'm afraid it's true, Guybrush.
No!
If they have any animated tissue, they can reanimate his whole body.
But I blew his body into a zillion gooey pieces.
Not his body, Guybrush.
His
You destroyed
ghost
his
body.
spirit form. His body was safely buried far away.
But by now it must be...
Rotten? Partially decomposed? Yes. And I don't think that's going to make him any more pleasant to deal with.
He's gonna be looking for me.
Yes.
He's gonna try to kill me.
Undoubtedly.
Where can I hide? Can you just kill me now and get it over with?
What can I do?
You're already doing all that you can.
What's that?
Hunting for Big Whoop.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah, I was doing that, wasn't I?
Oh, yeah.
Big Whoop isn't just a treasure. It contains the secret to another world.
Is that
Find that
so?
world, and you'll be able to escape LeChuck forever.
But I know so little about Big Whoop.
Take this book.
The Big Whoop book.
Big Whoop, Unclaimed Bonanza or Myth. And where'd you get this?
I checked it out at the Fat City Library.
When do I get to go to
I
Fat City?
foresaw your need.
Gee, thanks.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
I used your name when I checked it out, so be sure and return it when you're through reading.
Got it. Do they
The
have my
overdue
ID there by
fines in Fat
chance?
City are pretty steep.
Gee, thanks.
Better than nothing. Okay, well, what does the book say?
Big Whoop, Unclaimed Bonanza or Myth. This is fascinating. It says here there were 4 pirates.
Right.
Rapscallion, the cook. Young Lindy, the cabin boy.
Okay.
Mr. Rogers, the first mate.
Mr. Rogers.
And Captain... Good heavens! Captain Marley!
I was gonna say, I bet
wonder if
that's
there's any
Lily
relation.
Marley. I wonder if there's any relation. The boat's
They buried
named
their
Elaine.
treasure along with plenty of... Uh-oh. Booby traps on a place believed to be called Inky Island. They made a map which they divided into 4 pieces, each man taking one. Rapscallion later opened the Steam and Weenie Hut on Scab Island.
Okay.
It was a huge success, but fell into disrepair after Rap was killed in a flash fire.
No.
Young Lindy
Poor
drifted
Rap.
aimlessly, down on his luck until he mysteriously came into money while panhandling on Booty Island.
Booty Island.
He used the cash to bankroll an advertising firm which failed after its gross mishandling of the Gangrene and Honey account.
Okay.
Mr. Rogers retired off the coast of Fat Island. He marketed homemade contest grog brewed in a bathtub until his recent disappearance. Captain Marley vanished
recent?
while sailing in the America's Cup race. His boat was leading at the time.
Okay. So we got the Weenie Hut right here. So I'm assuming on this island there's got to be at least one piece of the map. Josh. Up here on the beach. But yeah, the place is locked, so I don't really know how I'm supposed to make use of it.
This door appears to be locked.
Lots of locked doors, I should
This
say.
door appears to be locked.
But, okay. Now, here's the thing. Can I finally... I mean, I guess I should talk to all these people and say, like, hey, did you guys see the Largo's gone? I could probably get off the island by now.
He's back.
Well, you guys can stop worrying about Largo. He's history.
Oh, really? He must have finally got that nasty letter I wrote.
No,
You sure can write a mean letter, Fink.
Do you guys know any more piratey songs?
Oh, I wish I could parley some French with Governor Marley. Voulez-vous?
Okay, that's enough. No songs about Governor Marley.
Looks
Still
like
hard
Guybrush
cocaine.
is still carrying a torch for the
Yeah.
governor.
Too bad he
Go,
can't even
Guybrush,
talk to
go.
her in English.
Well, I'll see you salty dogs later.
Okay. So yeah, does anybody else have anything interesting to say before I attempt to sail off? Hush.
Yeah?
Largo the...
Yeah. I heard Marty stuck a bunch of pins in his underwear or something. Drove him right out of town.
I did that.
No, it was me.
You? What were you doing with Largo's underwear?
Well, no, never mind. I'd like to look around a bit.
Sure thing.
Okay. Cool. He didn't like have any goodies to give me or like a coupon.
Excuse me.
Yeah, boy?
Largo LeGrand has left Scab Island for good.
Well. I guess all those laxatives I was slipping into his drinks finally got to him.
What?
Don't worry, I don't put them in all the drinks.
Yeah, sure.
Nice place you have here.
Otherwise, yeah, I still don't have any ID. Haven't taken care of the chef yet. I don't really know how I would do that still.
Hi, Wally.
Who's there?
Hey, I did it! Largo LeGrand left Scab.
That's great. I guess I can stop with the bricks through his window now.
That's all I knew how to do. How to bother him. Okay. Still not very helpful. What about up here? Anybody here have anything they want to say? I don't think these people really care.
I made Largo leave this island.
You made cards out of sand. Do I care?
I guess I'll be going now.
I didn't say anything of the sort. These pirates don't have anything to say to me either. Clean laundry.
It's sparkly clean.
Can I have some?
No ticket, no laundry.
Yeah, I understand. Okay. I think that's really all there is to it here. Go back to the ship here. Is this guy back with his alligator? No, he's gone for good, huh? I guess I can go back to this room, but I don't think there's really anything in here for me.
I don't see anything special about it. Then again, I never really have understood art.
Dresser in a drawer. Oh, okay. See, I thought that was like a handle to pull the drawer open, but now I see it's already open. Look at drawer.
It's empty.
Got it. How about close the drawer?
It's stuck open.
Oh, okay.
It doesn't seem to open. I can't move it. I can't move it.
Oh, sorry, I meant the...
I can't move it.
Alright, that's fine.
I don't like styrofoam. It's bad for the environment.
Yeah, but it still exists, so you can use it since it's already been made. I mean, you don't have to buy any like brand new styrofoam, but you know, if it's already here, what's the harm? Okay, well anyway, I don't really see much here to interact with. Well, there is a bed though.
I'm not sleepy, and that bed is disgusting.
Understandable. Okay. This bell still doesn't seem to do anything.
I'd have to have a room first.
I don't know if you would, but I understand. Okay. So yeah, I guess we'll try leaving the island now. Although I need a bunch of money actually to do that, don't I? I can't just say it's time to leave, but I need 20 pence or whatever. 20 pieces of 8. Pretty sure. So I guess I will have to get that cook out of the way after all. But let's go talk to him real quick and see what he has to say. Yeah, how do I get that cook out of there?
It's me again.
So I see.
I need to charge.
You're in luck, my friend. Rumor has it that Lago's been run off the island.
It's true, bro.
So I'm now free to sail again. Only problem is that you don't look like the type that has 20 pieces of it.
Yeah, you'd be right about that.
Yeah, you're right.
How did you know?
I'm broke.
and I leave. Okay. So yeah, let's see what we can do about that cook. I don't think I have anything in my inventory right now that would. So what does the UHS system have to say? An unusual ingredient. I know. What would the unusual ingredient be? One that makes it look like it doesn't keep a clean kitchen. So I was kind of thinking about that rat, right? We could make a little trap for him. But where the flip is the rope? How can I get the rat? Where's this? Where tie the string from Mojo's? String from Mojo's, eh? Tell me more. Shush.
I can't pick that up.
Sorry, I just meant look at it.
International House of Mojo.
International House of Mojo. So I guess we'll go back and see. I clicked on so much stuff over there. You're telling me there's more. So do we have to wait for, like, the timing to work out for me to be able to... Wait, I just saw it. String. What the fleep? String. Oh my golly gosh.
I'll just take a little.
Alright. That was all I was missing. Okay, so now we got the string, so we can make a little trap, put the rat in the trap, get the cook thrown out, get off this stinking island. We've got a plan. And maybe after that I'll have to go to bed, 'cause I'm very sleepy. I've been tired today. But that would be a good stopping point. Maybe that would be the end of part 1. Okay, how was I gonna find that little tiny piece of rope? So, let us use the stick with the box.
That doesn't seem to work.
Oh, sorry. Open the box. Then use the stick with the box. Then use the cheese squigglies with the box. And then use the string with the stick. And just wait for the right opportunity here to pull the string. Yoink! Okay, now can I pick up the box?
It won't fit in my pocket.
Well, what do you want me to do about the... I can't pick it up, huh? Pick up trapped, cowering rat. Alright. Got the rat. Poor little guy.
Cute little fella.
Okay, into the kitchen we go. Now, what do we do? Pick
Cute
up
little
the
fella.
rat, or use the rat with the
Good thing this is a cold soup.
I know, right? I can see.
Ugh, there's a rat swimming in it. Excuse me.
I'm trying to work.
So now what? I go like order some food at the bar.
Excuse me.
Yeah, boy?
How's the stew
Hey,
tonight?
how's the stew tonight?
Stew? Oh, gosh. We only serve gourmet chilled soups here. In fact, our new cook has been working all day on a very special vichyssoise. Let me go see how he's doing. How's the vichyssoise, Bernard?
Ooh, listen to this.
Excellent, sir. Won't you have a taste?
I think I will. Oh my God! What kind of demented recipe book are you using? You're fired!
But, sir...
Out! Get out of my sight!
Yikes.
This is the most disgusting, filthy mess I've ever seen in my life! Look at all the hair! And what's this stuff? How am I ever gonna get rid of this junk?
Rip. Well, hey.
Here's your soup.
I'm really not that hungry anymore.
Dang.
Dang.
Hey, can you cook?
A
I can
little.
pretend to cook.
How'd you like a career in the fast-paced world of pub food cuisine?
Are you saying there's an opening in the kitchen?
Yeah, you interested?
No thanks. I like being my own boss.
I don't know. How much does it pay?
420 pieces of 8 a week.
420,
First week
man.
paid in advance.
Let's do it.
Sure, I'll give it a shot.
I'll give it a
Great.
shot.
Job is yours. Here's a week's worth of wages.
Thanks, man.
Now go strap on that apron and get to work.
Yes, sir.
Okie dokie.
Yeah, like I'm gonna do any work. Walk to Visionnaire Avec. I'm not familiar with that phrasing.
Yuck, a rat's been swimming in it. I've never been much for rodent seasonings.
Okay, nothing else to do here, right? We should just leave. And now we can go. Dude, this music system is awesome. All of this, like, moving, waning music sounds great. And this MT32, also sounds great. It doesn't quite have, like, the reverb, the echoey, like, depth of the Fat Boy sound font, but it is more, it's more than passable. Like, it's... I love that this is, like, windy for no reason. Why does this dock operate this way? I don't know. Just to waste your time.
It's me again.
Hello.
So I see. What can I do for you this time, on?
Time to go.
I need to charter a ship.
You're in luck, my friend. Rumor has it that Largo's been run off the island. So I'm now free to sail again. Only problem is that you don't look like the type that has 20 pieces of 8.
But this time I do.
Actually, I do have that much.
Well, man, consider me ship chartered.
Let's go.
Great. Where's your ship?
You're standing in it, man.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Part 2. 4 map pieces.
Deep in the Caribbean, hidden by an endless storm, lies
LeCHUCK'S Fortress. I don't know why.
So,
I mean, I do
when are
not,
we
but-
gonna resurrect the old bloated fool? Oops.
I'll ignore that comment just this one time,
Only
Largo.
because
they tell me you found Guybrush Threepwood.
Threepwood.
Threepwood. And I found him on Scab Island.
Very good. No one gets the upper hand on LeChuck without getting what he deserves. I want Guybrush brought to me, and I want him brought alive. I am entrusting this to you. Do not fail me.
Never, your voodoo lordship.
Aye. Guybrush Threepwood is finished. I need you to start building me a very special doll.
With pleasure.
All right, man.
I'm off to find Big Whoop.
Let's save the game, our first save. Mark's Awesome Stream 00001. All right, well, get the heck out of here. Thank you to the Universal Hint System. And thanks to you for watching the stream. Hope you've been enjoying. It's always nice to return to the classics. Point-and-click adventure games. Building block of who I am today. And these are fun. It's a good time. Great art and music. I'm loving this. Even though some of the puzzles can sometimes be a little opaque, but that's what the hint system's for. Alright? I can try and work myself to the bone, and then once I feel like I'm out of ideas, then I can try and get some hints. I remember playing Sam & Max, and I hadn't found the universal hint system yet, and so I was just following a walkthrough, and it did kind of suck, because it's like, alright, and then you go do this thing, and you're like, oh, okay. Sucks the fun out. So the hints are nice. Yeah, MT32 emulator sounds great. And I still love the CRT Royale shader I've been using. One of the main reasons, I mean, yeah, those are two good reasons to be using the Scum VM version of the game versus the Special Edition. You can apply shaders more easily anyway, and yeah, pick the sound font or hardware of your choice. And I was going to share. Oh, that's right. I have to put the link in the description for the code wheel replacement that I was using. So, but I'm sleepy, and now's a good stopping point. So I think I'm gonna log off for now. But next time we'll engage with part 2 of Monkey Island 2. One of the reasons I was playing that I finally felt compelled to start this week was this game got a lot of sequels. LucasArts made a couple others, a 2D one that's got a kind of a more cartoony art style, and then a 3D one with like a very nascent, early 3D engine for LucasArts, and then we got the Telltale Games series of their episodic Monkey Island games that are also 3D. But those were the last Monkey Island games for a long time until just recently, a couple years ago, when Ron Gilbert and everybody came back together for Return to Monkey Island, which on the onset seemed like a really neat idea, a cool project. Then they showed off more of the game. It has kind of a unique art style, stylized look that will not resonate with everybody. I kind of understand. I don't know if you can go back to just doing this kind of pixel art look. You need something a little sharper that works better today, but then yeah, you're gonna have to pick an art style that isn't gonna work for everybody, but I prefer them picking an art style versus going bland with it. But then yeah, also I'd heard a lot about the ending of that game and complaints about that and kind of how this game ends, and it was kind of interesting, and I wanted to be able to play this and maybe hopefully play some of those other games to see for myself how I felt about it. But I saw a lot of complaining, and it was about very specific stuff: the art style, the ending of that game. I don't know, sounds like I could get past some of those pain points and still have a good time. So, but this game is also very interesting, you know, to take something like Monkey Island, The Secret of Monkey Island, and take all that they learned from it, feel a little more confident in what they're making, and so yeah, the new technology is cool. The better looking art, the VGA graphics, and all of this awesome music, the new music system. It's pretty cool. So next week we'll have some more Monkey Island 2. LeChuck will start to get his revenge. But until then, I am going to bed early. So thanks for hanging out. Love ya. Have fun. Stay safe and enjoy your time. We'll see you next week. Bye.